Chat, what's up? Let me know if y'all hear me.
I can hear you.
Alright. Alright. Chat, what's up? Let me know if y'all hear me. Alright, apologies for being late. You know, just had to attend to some stuff.
All good.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good.
Alright, just gotta add everybody that's gonna be in. Second. No.
Yo, what's up?
Good.
What up? What up?
Chilling. Appreciate the invite, fam.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, BG.
Bruh.
Yo, I was watching some clips from last week's show. Yeah, that shit was funny. Y'all niggas was arguing with that dude that was riding Death Stranding. That shit was hilarious.
That shit was hilarious, though.
Oh man.
Oh.
When Barry started yelling, I was like, oh man, I have to turn this stuff down.
Oh, that's the homie, man. No,
Yeah,
Bond said he gonna be late. Jimmy's out. Jack's on a boat.
Jack
yeah, I
was
saw
living
he
his
posted
best
some
life.
pictures.
Yeah, Jack and Hardhead did the greatest crossover in FromSide history.
Oh yeah.
Well, not the
They
best
was
one.
looking, they was looking a little spooky though. Niggas
Nah,
talking about
man.
taking it to the hotel. I'm like, what?
BG and Gamer did the best.
Yeah,
the best
I had to take
crossover.
that back. You know, me and Gamer are bigger deals than Jack and Hardhead.
When Gamer said he boo-booed on himself, I almost turned that video off.
Yeah, I was like, what? He said it like it was normal, fam. I'm like, no, it's
yeah,
not.
I was like, you 7 years old, boo-booing yourself.
Yeah, that's not. He really thought as a child it was normal to be defecating on yourself as a 7-year-old. I'm like, no, fam, that's not normal.
Yeah.
That was just your history. That's not ours.
Right. Well, my Bears finally won a game. I'm happy. Not that happy, but I'm happy.
Mm.
How the topics looking this week?
There's some decent topics, you know, not alright.
So was this the last week of Death Stranding?
Man, listen, see, I wish not to speak about Death Stranding after today, but there are going to be 2 more times we're probably going to have to mention its name.
You
Right.
invited the wrong person then.
It's yeah, I know.
You have to talk about it for the sales and shit.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Well, some early sales news came out, right? We're gonna have to talk about it at Game of the Year, you know, the Game Awards, right?
Oh, definitely.
Because it's gonna be nominated, and then the final time we'll probably have to speak about it is when the PC version comes out. But at least that's a long time from now.
Yeah, that's coming out in May, right, or around that time?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some shit probably May, June.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gaming news has been kind of slow. I don't know. Like to me, anyway. It hasn't really seemed like there's been any like big news. Except for
Yeah, there hasn't been that
only
many
2
big
games
news.
left for the year.
Yeah, I know Pokemon's coming out.
Pokemon and Star Wars.
Shit.
Yeah, those are the last 2.
The last 2 big games.
Yeah.
I mean,
I heard
this was a good
Pokemon
year
had a
for
lot of
games,
problems, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna get it early on Thursday, so I'm gonna see what's good with that shit. But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
they made a
cause my
lot of
best
weird changes, but I mean it still looks
yeah,
pretty good. But
like my best friends, they're huge fans of Pokemon, and they were just I've never seen them mad about a Pokemon game, so I was like, oh, I mean,
yeah,
I'm not like a Pokemon fan, but
So what are they mad about? What's the problem with Pokemon?
so
people,
they cut like 500 of the Pokemon or something like that.
yeah,
500.
Yeah,
I
because
don't think
yeah.
that's a big deal though.
So
But
like
in
the
my
first,
opinion,
so like Charizard's the only starter in that game. Bulbasaur and Squirtle aren't in the game. A lot of
Wait,
people
wait,
are
wait.
upset about that.
They had Gen 1s and the new Pokemon that was coming out?
yeah,
I didn't know
Yeah, they
that.
have a few.
I
And
didn't know
Dragon
that.
Knight's not gonna be in the game, and
Oh, I didn't even know
yeah,
that in the
so
first place. I thought it was like all new, only from that
I
no,
thought
generation.
they were putting
they
him in the game. They took him out.
they're not gonna be in
Oh
the game.
shit.
Oh, that's what I heard. I'm not sure, so don't go off that, but that's what I heard.
This is how I look at it. Like I feel like you need to introduce like a new generation. I don't think you have to have like fucking 500, 1,000 Pokemon. Like I feel like it's just
They
gonna oversaturate the game a little bit. But I
I
get
know
why
they
people are
have that.
mad.
Yeah, because they have like I think it's the Pokédex or something, and they just transfer all the old the Pokemon that they caught and put them in the new game or
Oh,
whatever.
you talking
But
about that shit? Oh yeah, I forgot
yeah,
about that.
yeah, and they're not gonna be
Oh
in
yeah,
the new
I can
game.
see why people are upset.
Okay.
So
All right. And Omega wants to get in here. Oh man.
To talk about what?
Probably to talk about how much he hates Nemesis. Well, not Nemesis, Mr. X.
No, he gotta kill himself when Nemesis comes.
Oh boy.
Oh, I can't wait for R3 remake.
Let me invite Omega. I don't know.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Sony was trying to secure the bag on that game.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Wait, on
Yo,
what?
you
game?
saw Full Gear?
PS5.
Blackbone?
What's up?
Did you see Full Gear?
No, I
Yes,
did not see it yet.
That shit was dope.
All right, let's do these introductions. All right, Weapon Wheel podcast episode 115. Yeah, 215, 115. Whoa, 215. Yeah. So let's do these intros. Frame Loss, is your first time in here. Tell the people.
Hi, I'm Frame Loss. I'm here to defend Death Stranding with every ounce of my being.
With a name called Frame Loss, I know you're automatically a person I'm not gonna like because I don't like frame losses.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, me and Frame Loss, we disagree on a lot of topics on Twitter, but
I don't agree with frame loss. Yeah. I keep my frame rates high.
But it's always friendly disagreements, so
Yeah.
gotta have them on here.
You keep it civil.
Yeah. Rystar.
Rystar here. Thanks for inviting me back.
Move.
My bad, my mic was on mute. What's up, man? How you guys doing?
All right, Bond.
What's going on, everybody? Good, nice, solid, relaxing week. Is everybody off Monday?
I am.
Nope.
I am.
Nope.
Okay, for the people who are off Monday, that's a good feeling. Be sure to check out the channel. Be sure to check out those videos on Trash Stranding, and definitely check out the Corporate Slave Awards and get your votes in, people. It's that time of the year again.
Oh man, yeah. Listen, I like I said in my comment, I already know who's gonna make it to the
Bro,
finals.
but you gotta actually vote for more than one person. You gotta fill out a bracket.
Okay.
When is it? When's it? It's nominations now. You gotta vote. You gotta vote as many people as you think in, so we can make a bracket. Then
where do I vote, on Twitter?
On the video.
Oh,
Smooth.
okay.
This has been going on since like 2015. You still confused by the rules? You've been in the tournament every year since its inception. Still confused about the rules.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I've been in it 1 year. That 1 year that I didn't even do nothing, but you put me in it that 1 year.
No, because you provoked yourself in it, so people voted you in.
People voted me, and they was mad at me because I wasn't mad at microtransactions or loot boxes. I didn't even support them. I just wasn't mad at it.
And you campaigned yourself.
What's
in
up,
there
y'all?
'cause you're like, oh, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
Right. Omega. Omega, you there? Frogs.
Yo, what's good? It's Frogs here. Frogs ready all the time.
All right. And Omega's still not answering, right? All right, Pablo or Harlem. I don't know what you want to be called.
Nah, I go by Pablo the Third. I'm glad to be here. You know, I ordered some Uber Eats. Sam Bridges still didn't deliver my shit yet, but let's get this cracking.
Jesus.
Hey,
All right.
am I coming clearly?
Yeah, we hear you now. Yeah, you're good. All right, so yeah, Weapon Wheel Podcast episode 215. Make sure you hit the like button to support. We're on SoundCloud, Google Play, iTunes.
What's up?
Spotify. Make sure you check out the Weapon Wheel Patreon. Join the Weapon Wheel Discord. It's open to everybody. Links in the description for everything you need. So let's get into these topics. And let's get it right out the way. Death Stranding again. This is the most talked about game this year.
Oh yeah.
Right? I'm not happy about that. Right? But it's more talked about not because of its
the most talked about movie, you mean?
It's more talked about because it's divisive more than anything, right? So
it's not divisive at all. There's two camps of people. People that know exactly what it is and people that refuse to know what it is because they're Kojima cocksuckers.
Wow.
Damn, he coming with the heat.
Yeah.
But look, so I played the game, right? Played it for 4 hours. I'm not going any further than that. I rented it from Redbox. It's getting returned. Right? Rented it from Redbox, but I'll say this, right? So, and I made my impressions video. People could go check that out. I like I said, I don't enjoy the gameplay as I expected I wouldn't. It's very micromanaging. I don't like to micromanage a lot of things in games. Look, I was pissed off just because of how much I had to clean my horse in Red Dead, right?
Oh.
Like that alone annoyed me. So it's very clear and obvious that like a game where you had to order your steps and be very articulate in how you are a delivery man and walk and balance yourself when you're delivering packages is obviously wasn't gonna be a game I enjoyed. I'm not into all that micromanaging and stuff like that. I think this would be a fire Netflix series or a fire movie though. I would watch this movie. I already seen some people say they've been watching the cutscenes.
Exactly. As soon as somebody uploads the cutscenes, just watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, so
save your knees and your fingers from managing boxes falling off your ass.
Yeah. So anybody else played it? Y'all can talk about y'all impressions of it. Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah,
No, I didn't play it. I'm
hours in.
I have no intention of buying that.
Frame, what are your thoughts?
So, I hit 40 hours today in the game. It's very much like if you're the type of player who can log into Minecraft and the game does nothing but give you hey, here's some stuff you can do. Go do whatever you want. You're gonna find something that you enjoy in this game. Because basically what I'm doing is the game is here's a goal, but here's 30 other goals that you can do. And I spent 6 hours building roads. The game didn't tell me to do that. The game didn't tell me to do that at all, but I was just yo, I'm collecting resources, I'm building shit, I'm just walking around just having fun in the world.
And when you build the roads in the game, other people in the because that's a multiplayer feature, other people can use that road.
Yes.
Yeah, other people who are connected to your server, Strand, will see those roads appear, and they can use those as well. They also can help build them as well. They can add resources to the pool to build those with you. Someone in my chat was saying it reminded them a lot of Subnautica, and I kind of agree with that. It's literally just go out, collect stuff, you come back, you get some story bits that give you a hint as to what's going on in this world. But then there's also tons of combat in this game. So I like it more than Minecraft, I would say. And I'm not a huge Minecraft person, but there's a ton of combat.
This man said he spent 6 hours building roads. I thought he was talking about city skylines for a second.
And
no, it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean,
what is the combat? I've seen people pissing on bosses to beat them.
I shot enemies with a bolo rifle that wraps a wire around their neck and drags them
Pissing
down.
on bosses.
Yeah, I don't know what you're watching.
Yeah,
I
I
got
don't know.
grenades.
When did you see that?
I've seen it on Twitter. You can
Pissing on bosses.
I got a gun that draws blood from your body, turns it into bullets, and I can shoot.
Yeah.
I have a gun. Like
I got that.
Why are you surprised that you got a gun?
because you're saying that people are just pissing on boxes. Like I got actual.
Yeah.
No,
I've never
I'm
seen
saying,
anybody
I'm
piss on a
saying you
boss.
can.
Well,
Yeah,
I've never seen. I know you have grenades that have your, but you don't piss on them.
Yeah,
You can whip your dick out and piss on the bosses.
you can do that in Metal Gear,
Oh,
but like,
Yeah, but
I guess you can.
It doesn't defeat them.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Well,
what
I mean,
Bond's
yeah,
saying
there's
is true or not. I'm just
no, there is lore tied behind your bodily function because of the character you're playing. His like bodily fluids interact with the BTs in ways that like no one else does. So they're
Exactly.
learning
What,
from
he's spreading
him.
herpes?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Huh?
and look.
no, he's not spreading herpes.
No.
I don't think you can do that through P anyway.
Yeah. And yeah,
I
it's
don't
not
know.
repeat. Like I have a sled now. Like I'm surfing around in the world. Like I'll climb a mountain, grab onto the sled, and like I'll just fly down mountains.
Yeah. See, I haven't got that yet.
I think it's very much almost like No Man's Sky, like where in a way where it's like you said, it's a world. There may be a more of an objective in Death Stranding than there was in No Man's Sky, but it's typically just a world. Hey, you want to do stuff in this world? You can do stuff. Like
Yep.
and I hate.
Yeah, no, you're not
Yo,
wrong.
BG,
And
I'll be right back. I
and-
gotta fix something.
And all right, and for years I've stated that I hate games like that where they just put you in a world, and there's a big demographic for it now, right? Where
What
you
else
just
can you do besides walk around?
I just told you, I'm shooting dudes
There's
in the face
you
with
can-
bullets.
a lot of stuff that
And
you
pee
do
on
is
people.
a lot of stuff that you do for me. What I've been doing is I've been collecting resources, collecting metals, helping people build their environment. So if I see a bridge that's half built, I'll continue building that bridge because I'm like, this part of the world where I'm at has been significantly hard to pass because of the rivers, the streams, the mountains, whatever. So if I see somebody put a bridge there, for instance, I will continue to put metal resources into that bridge to help other people that come in my strand to cross that area that I had a harder and more significant time in crossing. And you really, I think this game is great. I don't think it's amazing or a masterpiece, but I think it's great. In the sense of it's like I play Dark Souls, right? So I like Dark Souls kind of games, but I think it uses some elements from some games like in a different way. Like Souls, like people say, "Hey, jump off of here. There's a secret." And sometimes it could be a secret, or it's not a secret, right? But in this game, I generally feel like the people who are playing it, and when you're connected to the strand, they generally are helping you for the most part. Like
I
they
haven't
say,
seen a
"Hey."
single troll
Right.
message in this game.
Exactly. In Dark Souls, you get troll mess. In this game, I haven't seen a troll. Like, if somebody's like heavy rainfall BTs in this area, I'm like, let me avoid this area and let me go around this way. Now, my route that I go around may be harder for me to pass, but if I'm carrying a cargo where it's vital for me to get there in a certain time limit, I'm not going to go that route. I like I said, I think this game is, it's great. It's not amazing. It's not a masterpiece, but I think it's great. I do think it's a great game.
And
I
there's
sent
some
you a link, BG.
all right, and there's some story concepts that as I said, I definitely liked early on. Like Timefall is pretty much corrosive. Is pretty much acid rain. It's
Yes.
it's the and if you know what acid
Like,
rain
it's
is,
time travel rain.
Yeah, it's time, but it's the equivalent to like in real life what would be acid rain.
Yeah.
And how
Yes,
acid
I
rain,
agree.
corrodes, buildings and structures and everything like that. So I'm like, I like that. That's smart. That's interesting. That's that's a good tie-in to how it speeds up everything and it like it's time travel rain. I like that. So there's those things of the story I definitely like that.
I do have a question for you, BG, because you said you don't particularly like the game, right?
Yeah.
But I had just 5 questions for you, just 5.
All right, hit me.
What'd you think about the graphics? Just right off the bat. I don't know if you're playing on a pro or regular. What'd you think about graphically the game?
I'm on a pro. I don't think it's a top 5 best looking game. I think
That blows
maybe
my mind.
it's definitely top 15. I don't know about top 10 though. I
Okay.
think I could come up with 10 games
Damn,
that
I
look better
than
than.
that though.
I don't think there's a
I'm not
game
gonna lie,
this
the
gen
graphics
that's
do look
better
amazing,
looking
though.
than this.
Oh,
Yeah,
abso-
yeah. See, and that's I
See-
don't think I've seen a better looking game.
No, there's definitely games that look
Except
better.
for maybe Red.
Wait, what game
Dead.
look better to you, BG?
Okay, let me tell you right off the top games that look better than this game to
Now
me.
we're talking about on
Ho-
console, right?
Yeah, on console. Yeah,
Okay, got it.
Horizon Zero Dawn absolutely looks better.
What?
Oh, hell no.
Absolutely.
Oh no.
Absolutely.
The faces do not even come close.
Environment-wise, or are you talking about overall?
Overall.
Because hold on, no, okay, and look, when you look at the character models, it's like it's inconsistent in some ways. Like pause on this because y'all dude's gonna be weird about it. Like for example,
Weird on this.
when Sam Norman Reedus whatever, when he takes off his shirt, it's like they completely skipped like the same artistry. Like it's like, bro, is this? It looks like blocks and polygons.
He's saying his face and his body don't look the same.
Right. It doesn't look like it has the same. It doesn't look like it has the same pixels. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, your face looks like
I understand what he's
1080p,
saying.
but your body look 540p. So I noticed stuff like that.
I would say Horizon.
That shit looking
has
like a
more
Switch
vivid
game, bro.
color.
Wait,
No.
question
Yeah.
is for those who have played it. How are the graphics like in game versus what you be seeing in cutscenes? Like, cause that
It's
I
the
don't.
same.
It is
It's
pretty
exactly
much the same.
This is the
Same
best
thing.
water
But
I've
look,
ever seen.
The cutscenes are all in game.
But look,
So it's the same
okay,
thing.
look, to me, Horizon Zero Dawn absolutely looks overall better, right? And I factor in the fact that there are different, environments that Horizon puts you in, and I think color does make a game look a little bit better. I
agree.
Environment.
I agree. Yeah,
I think the environment just looks, vibrant, and lush. So I think Horizon overall looks better. Also, Red Dead Redemption, I would say that still looks better even on the console versions. I'ma still have to go with Batman Arkham Knight.
Oh heck no!
Oh, absolutely!
Yeah.
Stop this.
Bro,
That
right
game
now.
looks amazing.
That's
but
an
it's
Unreal
not-
Engine 3
it's-
game, bro. Come on, you bugging out.
It's not even on the same level as. This
I think it
game.
looks better.
It's not even close.
I think it looks
It's
better.
not even close.
I think it looks
On
better.
the console?
Okay,
Let
let
me
me-
see if you said-
lighting alone.
I can see if you said on PC or some shit, but
Yeah,
I think it looks
agree.
better.
I agree that Horizon has more vivid color, but I think this game is in the top. I would say
you
top
just,
10.
Detroit
Gotta get
Become
burned in
Human.
the game.
Okay, I can agree with that.
okay,
I can.
that's a
agree
good
with that.
matchup right there.
That one's hard to judge.
Face-wise,
That's hard. Yeah, that's
It's
really hard.
it's a corridor game, so yes, it's
the
unfair.
characters
yeah,
are
it's
amazing.
gonna look better. Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks better because it's a corridor game. But
Okay.
and I'm sure there's a few I can name, but like that's at least 4 I feel like look better than this
Well,
game off the bat.
Okay, my second question is, what do you feel about? And I don't know how. Like you said, you didn't play that much. So graphics aside, I don't know how much story, how you felt the story was transitioning in the beginning. Did you feel it was really hard to understand? Because you said you only play like 5 hours, I think. So did you? For what you got, did it seem really like this is super confusing to understand, or did you kind of say, "Oh, I kind of get it"? It was pretty.
It was actually much simpler. It was actually more simple than Metal Gear games, right? It was very simple, but Kojima tries his hardest to make the most simple concepts seem deeper than they are.
I agree.
It's a very simple plot once you listen to it and as the story goes along. Even when the characters speak, I'm like, I get everything that's going on. But it's better as a Netflix or a movie.
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of like M. Night Shyamalan, where he tries to
Ooh,
metaphor
Yeah.
like everything.
That's
and
a
shit.
good
Like,
comparison.
Everything has to be a fucking metaphor, like to this guy. So
Yeah.
it's like
Because-
it's just weird to me.
Because when you get to the private room, right?
right.
And the first time they're like, okay, take a shower, you can use the bathroom. I kid you not, they start explaining to you peeing. They explain to you peeing. I'm like, bro, how do you
The
make
simplest things, right?
Yeah, I mean,
How-
yeah, that's standard.
how do
Kojima,
you
though, at this point.
overcomplicate peeing? Like, you have to explain this?
He did that in MGS1, so like that wasn't.
And that's my problem with Kojima. Like, he tries to make everything have layers. Peeing shouldn't have layers. That should be like the most simple concept ever. You know what I'm saying?
My third question is, do you think this game will be a big seller? Like overall, as far as this year, like it's gonna be a big deal. Like, do you think? Because the reason I say this is because I have a friend who knows he plays games, but he's really kind of like I just game here and there, but all he keeps talking to me about is this game because all he's seen in commercials, and he keeps hearing this song with Khaled and what's that other Major Lazer, and he's like, this advertisement is so interesting, and all he knows is this is the Walking Dead guy, and I want to play this game. So do you think this game um, will be a big seller at the end, regardless of Metacritic, regardless of whatever bad people said about it? You think this is gonna be a big
So,
seller?
Benji Sales on Twitter, if you think he's a reputable source. So he says in the UK, Death Stranding was the second biggest PlayStation 4 exclusive this year. I mean, that doesn't say much. There wasn't like that many, PlayStation hits this year.
Right.
But it was behind Days Gone with a 36% smaller launch than Days Gone. So it didn't even.
Days Gone sold pretty well.
Yeah, Days Gone sold okay. So it's sold less than Days Gone. So I think with Kojima's name, you don't really expect
5 million minimum.
With a name like as much hype as this game got, you would expect it to sell more than Days Gone. So I don't
expect this to be a big sell. I think this game is too niche. It's too.
Yeah, I think it's 5 million easy, and that's it.
It's too. You're either gonna love it or you don't get it.
Yeah.
There's no real middle ground for a game like
that.
this.
A game that has gameplay.
My fourth question, because you kind of went into it, is this game going to sell more because of Kojima, or is it going to sell more because of Norman Reedus? Because from what I see, just the people around me that aren't like in the group that we're in, a lot of people don't know who Kojima is. All they know is they see this Walking Dead guy on the cover in a commercial, and that's why they want to play it. That's what I've seen. So a lot of people who aren't in the Twitter mix like we are, we know who Kojima is. Like most of my friends don't know who Hideo Kojima is, and they're like, I know Norman Reedus, I know Walking Dead, and they see these previews and these ads, and they're like, oh, this dude from Walking Dead. So you think it's gonna sell based on Kojima more, or you think it's gonna sell more because of Norman Reedus?
I don't think Norman Reedus got like game selling clout like that.
Yeah, no, he does. I wouldn't say he does at all.
Yeah, like if this was a movie he was in, absolutely. But I don't think that like automatically crosses over to like, people like, I see Norman Reedus in a video game, I want to get that. Like, I don't think he has that type of clout. I don't think so.
I'm calling out in the chat right now. It says Days Gone is an easier sell to the masses. That's why it sold more. It's because it's a zombie game that's action.
Yeah. Zombie games are low hanging fruit.
And the last question I have, because I know everybody likes to hear the fanboy stuff. If this was an Xbox exclusive, do you think this game would sell?
It would be getting it would sell less, but it would be getting roasted. Like people would be making because you look at all the other Xbox games. They make fun of them. Oh, you're chasing chickens and pigs and in the pirate game. And all these other games you do dumb things. Oh, this would literally fit perfectly into the Xbox mocking and making fun of them category. Oh, you was chasing chickens, now you delivering packages. Oh, they would get destroyed for this.
Okay.
You're not wrong.
All right.
It would have made me dust off my console, that's for sure.
Yeah, I would have definitely played it on Xbox.
Yeah. What else about Death Stranding? So, like I said, I think it's a good story. I just think that answer me this about because y'all further in the game, right? So,
right.
I'm walking and everything like that, and dude keeps tumbling left, tumbling right. I gotta make him balance himself. Does that ever change? Like, I don't know if there is there a
yes,
suit?
It does.
Yeah, it does. You get suits.
It does.
I got bionic legs now that make
you get
powerful.
suits, you get armor, or the legs, and you also get different boots. But the other thing I just want to clear up, because I read like a lot of reviews after I knew I was getting the game. I got the console and everything for my daughter. So Brian Altano, and
how old's your daughter?
My daughter is 19.
I'm about to say
she's the only one that doesn't have a PS4 Pro. And she's really kind of like, how can I say it? She's an artist, so she's kind of eccentric. So she likes the Final Fantasy, the Kingdom Hearts. She likes that old school stuff, Chrono Trigger. She likes, she likes that stuff. She's really into that kind of style, that 8-bit, 16-bit style stuff. But and she loves anything made by Kojima. I'm just gonna say that. So basically, I got her a console, because I was like, you're the only one that doesn't have a Pro. I'll just buy it for you. But Brian Altano on IGN made a comment in his review and said that Baby cried so much he had to turn the controller off. Now, I've been playing this game for about probably 15, close to 20 hours. Not one time have I fallen at all. I've never lost a package. My BB, which is the baby, cries, but I know how to soothe it. And so
That sounds so crazy.
Well,
Weird.
here's the thing. Like when I
They
listen
got
to
y'all niggas caressing babies now in that game.
well, the baby plays an important part in the game, and so
Yeah.
when I hear somebody says this baby cried so much, I just say you're a bad gamer. The reason I said is because it's like he obviously didn't understand the control elements of how to
I
soothe the
don't think
baby.
it's
Yeah,
hard to not.
let's keep it a buck. It's IGN. Them niggas don't know how to play games.
No,
over there.
no, I think it's not hard to not fall or to it's monotonous and stupid and not fun.
Yeah, but you
Like,
know what?
Yoshi's
Mine's-
Island.
Black Bond, have you played the game? Like, I'm very
There's
curious.
nothing to play. You walk.
Fine.
You deliver-
But you know what?
That explains
Yo, wait, I
everything.
hate this idea that you have to physically play the game. Like, yo, you can
Exactly.
see.
No,
Yo,
no,
if-
I
see
agree.
if it's-
Hold on.
You can
If
see that you have
say-
to walk. It's a
say
walking
there's no
simulator.
gameplay in the game, that's
Yeah,
flat
there's
out
gameplay.
factually
You walk from point A to point B,
But it's more than that
delivering
because
packages.
it's more than that because you're not just walking from point B. You're building wind turbine generators to recharge other
Yeah, they're
vehicles.
delivering packages to build things.
No, you're no. It's not just delivering packages. You're actually building structures and environment in the world to help other people in this trend.
By collecting materials and delivering packages.
Yeah, but then
okay.
I also shoot guys in the face and steal
Right, you
their
can
packages.
shoot people like I've strangled people,
Yeah,
plenty of
but
people in the
that's a
cabinets.
secondary gameplay choice, though. They don't put that as a priority in the game.
No, but see, I think, and here's my thing with this game, and this is what I think. I think a lot of people are going into this, seeing what Kojima's did, and I'm not a Kojima stan at all, right? Because I'm not a big Metal Gear fan. I'm a huge Splinter Cell fan over Metal Gear, but I think a lot of people are going into this and seeing Kojima's name attached to it, and they're saying Metal Gear.
100%.
It doesn't play Metal Gear, so it's trash, and I think that's the wrong way to look at it. This is a
Metal
totally
Gear's trash
Nah.
too.
Yeah, I think Metal Gear is not a great game for me. It's not a great series for me, but
Yeah,
this
it's
is
not my cup of
something.
tea.
But this is something that's totally different. It's I love sci-fi, so this is something that's totally different for me. So it's something I'm really kind of like, wow, this is interesting. The more I've played the game, like when I first started playing the game, that first intro scene where you're walking and the music comes on, I'm like, damn, it was just that moment. This game kind of, I would say I agree that that for the fans that are and not walking simulators, for the fans that are of Minecraft and the No Man's Skies, I think this is kind of a different game because there's nothing like it I've ever played in the market. It's totally different. It's not something I can say I can compare it to anything.
It's
you know,
different.
and I think it's very different.
I don't think it's a
very
different genre though. I think he needs to stop capping with that.
Yeah,
no, it's
it's
definitely
just-
not a different genre. It's just nothing. I've never played anything like this, and I think that word of mouth is getting around. This game is going to move. But what I think is, I honestly think that a lot of us on this side of the Twitterverse and all that, I think we are like Kojima. We know him, and he has to create something to mitigate.
Hater.
Yeah, no, I don't think you're a hater. I
No,
think it's,
I'm watching the comments. The person with the most gaming experience here is a hater. The person with the most gaming experience opinion is irrelevant. No, I'm reading the comments, not you.
No, my thing is, I think that looking at this game for what this
You
game
okay, Snoop?
does, for what this game
Yeah,
does
good, my bad.
on PlayStation 4 and Pro, it's like, wow, this is a technical feat. When this game comes to PC, just like Red
Yeah,
Dead,
it's gonna be
everybody's like,
nuts.
this is gonna be nuts. And I'm telling you, like, it's gonna be nuts because what this game does on just a console, I'm like, I don't understand.
I hope
how
this
these
shit
guys-
flops on PC.
Look, I'm just saying,
Oh,
I don't
nobody
understand how
wants
how
that
they
shit.
got this game to run at like this freaking 1080p 30 on
It's
a
impressive.
What's
regular.
going on in the
People-
game? It's
no,
a giant
what-
empty game.
What people are gonna do on this game with mods on Steam is gonna be funny. I could tell you that.
Mhm.
It's gonna be it's gonna be
Yeah.
hilarious what people are gonna be doing on highways.
Yeah, they're gonna give this man a UPS outfit, man.
Literally,
when that shit comes out.
Oh,
They're
it's
gonna
gonna
give-
be funny. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
They're gonna
They're
give him
gonna-
like the
New
UPS
mods
truck,
is the
the UPS uniform. Oh yeah, it's gonna be funny. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie
all
about that.
Yeah,
There's gonna
that
be
shit
nude
lit,
mods
bro.
day one. You watch.
And don't get me wrong, like I understand people not wanting to play it because of reviews, but I think a lot of people who haven't listened to reviews and went out there and played, they're like, this is not what I thought it was gonna be. The baby's not crying a lot, and I feel like there's something to do here.
Oh,
It's not a game for everybody, but I think it's generally a great game. It's
Let me
not
ask this.
amazing. It's
here
not a
comes
masterpiece.
Nev. Your opinions are relevant if
Let-
you haven't played it. So
let
I
me
guess
ask this.
your opinion on men is irrelevant because you haven't fucked one.
Wow.
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 That's fair,
Okay.
that's fair.
That was
Damn.
wow.
I
Okay.
accept that.
Okay.
Oh
I didn't see
my
that one. Let
God.
me ask y'all this. So related to Death Stranding, we got to talk about like slow burn, right? Because there's a definitely a certain category of games that people consider slow burn games
Ooh, I did not
that-
do that.
that start off very, slow. You got to invest time into it and it pays off. It pays off very much later. I'm not a fan of slow burn games. I don't got time for you to be waiting for your game to get like, I don't got time for me to be waiting to enjoy it much later. Like I get it. All games open up later,
Right.
right? But I expect it to be fun. Like at least at the first hour and a half, I gotta be having fun. I got to
don't
be,
play
or I'm
any
just
RPG.
not doing it.
Yeah.
Did you see
Even-
Dreamcast guy's review?
No, I
Even-
didn't.
Death Stranding is
Even what-
boring, but I love it.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
you
I saw that shit.
What?
But even with RPG games, they already like even in the first hour
There's a
or two,
slow
they lay the
burn.
groundwork of like what the gameplay is gonna be like, even though it's a slow burn, like you're saying right now. But with this game, it's just like you're just delivering niggas, Uber Eats and shit. Like you're not even like.
Well,
I mean,
it's not-
I
it's
shouldn't
not
say too
even-
much, but
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 what?
I
It's
should
not even
pick up the
that, 'cause-
game. Go ahead.
Delivering
I was gonna
Uber
say it's not even
Eats.
that because BG didn't like Days Gone. I beat Days Gone. I beat Crackdown. I beat
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2. I beat Devil May Cry. So I played a lot of games this year. I beat a lot of games. So I beat Days Gone. And a lot of people were like, that's such a slow burn. I thought the game was cool. I thought it was cool. I thought it was good. It wasn't anything super wrong with it. I think a lot of people nowadays put so much into the Metacritic and the reviews instead of just looking at the game and say, I think this might be for me or it's not for me.
How long are
And
you?
I think
Go ahead.
and I honestly think either the game is not for you or it is for you. You can generally, I agree, you can generally look at a game and say, this may be for me or this is not for me. And I think this is another one of those games, it's very divided. PUBG was a game that was freaking, I thought was garbage. I still think it's trash, but it was nominated in the Game of the Year categories. No matter what it was for, I think that game was absolutely atrocious. And it was winning awards all over the place, but some people were like, it's the best game they've ever played, and I don't
I
understand
don't know,
it.
whatever.
So,
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? I'm
I got you.
I'm just saying.
don't get me wrong. Like, I love those types of games, like Vanishing and Ethan Carter, and the Heavy Rain games and all that shit. But it's just something about this game. It just feels so like lifeless. Like even the way the world is designed and shit, it just
It's barren.
doesn't seem
It
interesting.
is.
Yeah,
Yo,
like
real-
it's just
real talk.
Yeah, barren. Like
Real talk, I've done more walking with nothing happening in PUBG than Death Stranding.
Ooh.
That's not.
Damn.
I'm not mad at that. That's pretty true. That's probably true. But PUBG is like 80% looking for people, 20% you might be killing people, and that's generous. So I could agree
Yeah.
with that. But okay, so how long are y'all willing to wait when you start a game before you like start enjoying it before you put it down? And you're like, okay, nah, this is it. I'm not playing it. How many
for
hours?
any genre, or
I mean, you can split it up by genre if you want. Like, okay, I guess let's
It depends on the
RPG.
game.
RPG.
so for
Ooh.
RPG for me, like I'd say I'd give it 5 hours because it's building the foundations of like what the meta of the game is and like the mechanics. Everything's gonna play out within that time frame. Every game's different, obviously, but I say 5 hours. If I'm not interested by then that game is going in the trash and into the dumpster it goes. But
I agree with
that's-
that.
that's
5
what I
hours
think.
for RPGs.
Here's the thing, though. In an RPG, it starts slow, but that doesn't mean you're not enjoying the first beginning of the creating the
for
narrative and everything like that. If the game ain't fun after an hour, fuck it.
Yeah,
For
no,
real.
that's a fact.
Well,
Because
I understand things
gameplay.
are being built up. If the build up ain't fun, shit like that, fuck it.
I think I give all games like across all genres like 2.5 hours at the max.
Yeah, that's about fair.
But people gotta start comparing fucking movies to this game, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's completely fucking different, like atmosphere and everything.
I agree. I'd also say though, within that first 30 minutes to an hour, you can tell because like I beat Dragon Age Inquisition. I thought like the beginning pulled me in, you know, but I played Control and I was like, I don't like what I'm playing. I don't like the story. It just didn't pull me in, and I stopped playing it. I will eventually go back and beat it, but it wasn't a game that when I initially played it, I was like, yeah, this is something I want to. When I played Dragon Age Inquisition, I went through it. When I played Mass Effect Andromeda, which a lot of people hated, the story pulled me in, and I went through it and I beat it. And there are a lot of games that a lot of people will say are just trash or bad, and I think it just depends on it's subjective in a lot of ways. For us, you know, being in the community, that we are really hardcore in certain things. Like when I look at Cyberpunk, everything about that game, in which I haven't even played it, it says I'm going to love that game, right? But I may get that game in hand. I may say this game is absolutely dog shit. I don't think so. I'm probably because I think The Witcher is.
I think the game's gonna be dog shit.
I hope it's not, because I think The Witcher is a masterpiece in my eyes. It's a 10. You know, outside of the combat, there's some combat issues, but I think the game is story-wise, storytelling, absolute genius. But I just think that there's certain things, and when you look at certain games, you just, you know, when I see it, and this is how I look at it. When you see let's go with Metacritic. When you see a Metacritic and you see somebody give a game like Death Stranding a 3.5, right? To me, that you're like, wow, technically this game has issues. But then they give a game like Ilix, which is a broken piece of shit game, a freaking 7 from
Look,
THQ
when
from
you-
THQ Nordic. You got to start saying, wait a minute.
The
what
problem
fuck?
is with
You
that
know what I'm saying? It just
comparison,
makes
though,
sense.
it would have to be the same reviewer for that.
No,
Yeah,
and
it's different.
Yeah,
it
yeah, it
is.
has to be the same.
And it is, because I've
Yeah.
seen same reviewers give something like Ilix a freaking, you know, a 7, but then they'll give freaking like Death
So
Stranding
the-
a 3.5.
The guy
Like,
that reviewed Elix reviewed Death Stranding and gave him like
it doesn't make sense. It's
I'm asking, did it?
It's the same with Crackdown. Like, I've seen reviewers like they shit on Crackdown, but then, you know,
As they should.
they'll go to another game and they'll give this game. You're like, what the fuck? Like, you can't give a game, to me personally, you cannot give a game below a 6. If it has major technical issues, then you bump it below that 6. But if this game has no technical issues,
But a
you
game
play
can just be trash and boring. It doesn't have to have technical issues.
Yeah.
But most
Yeah, the
games,
is not
mo-
fun. It's just
but
bad.
how many games in your history of gaming have you played that you've seen that are getting like 3s that didn't have technical issues?
Not man,
I-
not
Honestly, couldn't know.
You see what I'm saying? So
No.
like, Death Stranding has not one technical issue, but it got a 3.8 or a 3.5.
like no,
And
like
so-
look.
and so that doesn't make sense.
The dude that
doesn't
I mean,
gave-
make
that's
sense.
all subjective.
Wait, it's a 3 out of 10?
No, yeah, dude gave Death Stranding a
3 out of 10.
3.5 out of 10.
That's a technical issue.
I think-
and that-
I
that
think
is-
Wait,
that
out of 10 or out of 5?
no out of 10. It was out of 10. Like, listen, that guy who gave Death Stranding a 3 out of 10. I don't like Death Stranding. I could tell you that guy's a moron, right? Like, it's,
Exactly.
the game's clearly not a 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 is clearly broken, right? I mean, there was it was a similar situation with Horizon Zero Dawn. Somebody gave Horizon Zero Dawn like a 4 out of 10.
Yes,
like,
I saw that.
I mean,
That's strange.
it's like it happens, right? There's always like that one person. Like, yeah, I don't believe like a 5.
clickbait review.
A 5 can't be a completely functioning game. Like, you definitely shouldn't go lower than that. So, but it is what it is. I mean,
Okay, but let me ask you this, BG. So when you see a reviewer, like I'm just gonna say I can't remember which reviewer it was, but I don't know if it was GameSpot or one of these reviewers. They gave it like
Giant
Wanna-
bomb.
Giant Bomb. They gave it like a low score, but their main focus was talking about Kojima in their review. It wasn't really about
That's
the
all
game.
everybody else is talking
Hey.
about.
And so it's like, is it? Do you say that's biased? Like, do
Hey.
you say, are they? Because they talked more about Kojima in their review and his past stuff, just more about that man. It's like they had something personal against him than they did the game, and I'm like, really? So
see,
my-
They shouldn't do that.
I'm gonna tell you why I'll allow
I
it.
don't think that's right.
I'll allow it
Okay,
because
go ahead.
because people damn near talk about Kojima more than they talk about his games. Like, when it comes to his games, like
Exactly.
the man. Like, how many times did you see Kojima's name before you actually played the game? Like, when you
I
started the
saw
game.
it a lot in the intro. It was a lot. I'm
Like, you hit the prologue. Like, here's what I don't understand about.
Kojima's all over the place. You're right.
Here's what kills me about Kojima, right? This is not a joke. Okay, so at the prologue of the game, like, there's a prologue. You see, you know, a Hideo Kojima game, right? Okay, cool. We know he does that. It's narcissistic, it's egotistical, but he does it. You get to the start of the game, chapter 1, and you see a Hideo Kojima game again. I'm like, fam, if if we saw it in the prologue, we assume you made the whole game. Like what is the point of this? Stop reminding us you made the game.
Chapter made by Kojima.
Like,
So, what you're basically saying is Kojima's on his own nuts.
yes, absolutely. Like,
Okay.
he
He has a big ego.
he has a huge.
Yeah, I kind of. I mean, think about the Dead or Alive. Freaking, what's his name? Adigaki-sen. He was the same way. You know that the guy that made Ninja Gaiden Black and Ninja Gaiden 2, and then
Like-
the Dead or. Yeah, he was the same way. He had a complex, and
Like,
I think
if-
his games were great. But
If I
Yeah,
was
Suda 51
completely
is the same way.
right.
yeah, same way. They have complexes. I
Like,
agree.
if I was completely new to gaming, let's say I never played a game in my life, and I turned on, like, you know, even Metal Gear Solid 5 or Death Stranding. If I was new to gaming, I would think he made this game alone. I really would. You would have no idea. You would have no idea anybody else worked on this game. Like, real talk, because it doesn't seem like people don't treat his games like it's a studio that made it. They treat it like it's him.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree.
But yeah, they acting like he made the environments, the character models, he did the
Everything.
voice acting himself. Like, come on, man, like get off this dude's nuts.
Yeah, I can kind of agree with that. I see where you're going with it. And I can't discount that in the beginning of the game, I saw his name probably like 5 or 6 times. And I was like, damn, I see Kojima everywhere. Kojima did this. Kojima did that. I'm like, damn, are you in the game? So, yeah.
I mean, he put himself in it. He put himself in his game
oh, my God.
a few times. I don't know if he's in Death Stranding. He's in Metal Gear Solid 5. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has a few cameos in his own games.
Yeah, but I think this game is, you're right. And the fact that you said it's very diverse diversive. I think this game is going to appeal to people who really don't.
Wait, you said diversive or divisive?
I'm sorry, devices, not divisive.
I was about to say, this game
I'm
is
sorry, my
not
bad.
diverse.
No, divisive. No, divisive. I meant divisive. It's very
My
divisive.
fucking knees hurt watching people play this game.
And the fact that people are going to either go into this blind and not know what this is and like it or not.
Yeah.
I think that people are gonna say, because like when I went, you know, they had a little, you know, you can get your game, your whatever at 9 o'clock and I don't go to GameStop, but I had to pick up a console. And it was like, you can come get it at 9. And I honestly think there were probably maybe 10 people in line, right? But the next day they sold out. And I was like, okay, I guess word of mouth or whatever's getting around, or the because I constantly see these commercials and advertising. So I know they're, you know, whatever Sony or the PlayStation crew, they're doing good advertising for this game, you know. So people are getting the word out there.
And
I think it's going to be a slow burn sales.
It's going to be a slow burn.
It's a slow burn game and slow burn sales too, man.
Yeah,
if I was at a
the more
store
people,
and
the
see-
more people who see it, I think it's going to sell more.
Right, and I think it's the only game, and I'm gonna say this. I think it's the only game that studio does on PlayStation. I think going forward, this would be it, and that's it. That's it.
Oh, I
You don't think they make any more games or what?
I don't think he makes any more games. I think he does something else.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's the report is saying that Kojima wants to make movies, and I think when you have a game when all like at least 5, 6 of the characters are real life actors, I think you definitely want to make movies, bro. You don't want to do this gaming thing. Go make movies. I would like him more as a director, or
starring, directed, produced.
I would love to see him on an Amazon or Netflix series. Like,
yeah,
this
I want that.
This would be a great series to put on Amazon or Netflix because
Shit,
it's very
I would have
interesting.
loved to see him work on Doctor Strange. So, like, I felt like his trippiness would work with that universe and shit. If they wanted to hire him as a director or something,
I can
for
kind of see that.
one of those weird Marvel movies and shit.
No, keep
Be
him
good for
away
that.
from Marvel. Stop.
Jesus.
Hey man, as long as he's not doing this game and shit, I'm good. I don't care where this nigga go.
All right. I think that's everything. We got all our thoughts out about Death Stranding. We can move away from this for now. I'm tired of saying this game's name. I'm tired of talking about Kojima. But before we get off of it, before we get off of the topic, I do gotta throw some jabs at the Church of Kojima because I've been fighting with them for years. So I gotta take a chance to make fun of them real quick. And Death Stranding is rated an 83 on Metacritic from a man y'all consider a god. Hey, you know what games are rated higher this year?
Years.
Hold on, let's check. Ooh, Dirt Rally. Ooh, that's higher. Crash Team Racing?
Luigi
Wow.
It
Gears
hurts.
5
It
is rated higher. Ooh, man.
Yo, that is a crime right there.
Mm.
Gears 5 is
Why?
trash.
Gears is an actual fucking game.
Yo,
though.
That
Gears
game
5
is
is
hot garbage.
fucking-
Who is saying that? Who is spewing that garbage?
That game
Boy,
is
you better
the
stop,
Wow.
boy.
Division 2 is
optimized
better.
game I've played this year.
No, it was very optimized. Ooh, Mario and
Division 2 is
Luigi.
trash.
Mario and Luigi Bowser Inside Story. That's better. Okay. What else?
Yeah.
Division 2, F1 2019. I might buy that. I'm lying. Okay. Okay. What else we got?
Nigga said F1 2000.
Oh, Control rated higher. Okay. What else we got? That might be just the Xbox version because it got
Control's a
less
good
reviews though. What else? Oh,
That was a
Tetris
good
99. Oh, that's rated the same thing as Death Stranding. Crash Team Racing, Kingdom Hearts. Oh, what else? Let me see. What else we got that's better?
Tetris 99. What?
Oh man, yeah. Tetris 99. Go buy that over Wreckfest Duck Game on the Switch. That's rated the same thing. That's the hard choice between Death Stranding and Duck Game. And then No Man's Sky. Oh, that's practically Death Stranding's cousin. That's practically Death Stranding's cousin. Let's be real. Death Stranding walked. I mean, No Man's Sky walked so Death Stranding could run. Let's keep it real out here. Let's not get it effed up. All right, I just needed
Wait,
that
what did
chance. I just had to
Control
troll
get?
him real quick.
What did
Control got like an 83 or 84, depending on which console he's looking at.
Yeah,
Right.
that was my game of the year contender.
Hopefully
for
this
sure.
stops
Is
like,
it?
these fanboys
Yeah,
from
Control's
saying that
so
80's
good.
bad now. Because that was the whole thing with these Sony fanboys. They were saying like,
Yo,
oh,
BG,
if
a
a
guy
game gets
just
an
said
80,
let's
that's trash.
make a bet of a game of the year that Death Stranding will win game of
It's
the
not
year.
winning game of the year. Yo, I will literally. Okay, let
It's
me
gonna win categories, but not game of the year.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Nah,
Let me
Death
tell-
Stranding, you think it's not gonna win game of the
It's
year?
not
with this
winning
nigga
game of the
sitting
year.
on
It's
for
not-
every
listen, let me-
second?
Nah, I think
It's
it
up there
wins.
for me.
I think it wins. Art, graphics.
If it hadn't gotten an 89 or a 90, probably, because it would have been.
It's going to be in the
Yeah.
running, but I don't think.
I think the gameplay loop is too divisive. There's too many people that I feel
Yeah,
don't like it for it to win game of the year. That's the thing.
It's gonna be close.
Listen, if it
I
wins,
haven't beat it. I haven't beat it yet. So I
if
can't
it wins game of the year, I will shut down. Remember, Bond, remember this. I will shut down my channel. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
That's bold. That's Jeff
That's a
Keighley.
bold
Jeff
statement.
Keighley
I don't know
runs.
about that.
Somebody record this shit real quick.
Yeah, Jeff Keighley runs.
Wait.
the
Who's
Game Awards,
responsible
so-
for the voting?
It's a panel of like.
It's a
the
panel.
Different-
Kojima's on that panel, by the way.
Oh, word?
I'm sure he has to
that
sit
shit
out.
get rigged.
I'm
yeah,
sure
he,
has
he
to
probably
sit out.
he probably has to sit out then.
And my thing is like Death. I'm about to say Death Keighley. Okay, Jeff Keighley. I mean, like how he's been involved with Kojima, in ways
It
we
gets
might not
weird.
know. I think
Oh,
it's I think it's a
Lord.
conflict of interest. Definitely.
I kind of agree with that. I can
Yeah,
kind
it
of
is a
agree with that.
conflict of interest.
But I'm sure
He's
he'll.
sucking this man off, bro.
Oh
like,
man.
he in love with that man.
But hey man, I don't think it's not gonna win game of the year. I assure you, I'll put everything on that. It's not.
It's going to win categories, but not game of the
Yeah,
year.
they're gonna
I-
be.
I think
Listen,
it's
gonna be damn close.
listen.
He's
There is
gonna make his
gonna
own
be
category
close.
for it to win.
there is no
Wait, so
way.
what's the top 4 games?
It's
that's
going to win
be-
graphics. It's going to win music. It's going to win that kind of stuff. Because that
Probably
music
narrative
is
and
amazing.
everything.
The music
That-
is amazing, but it
the
pisses me off
soundtrack is
so
amazing.
much.
Yeah, I'm mad you can't
Yeah.
turn it off. Yeah.
I'm mad that you can't enable it more because there's times when I'm
Right,
just
when
like,
you're
I
wa-
don't
yes,
want to listen to
yes.
his squeaky legs right now.
Exactly.
I just only
Exactly.
wanted to turn it off because of copyright. But
That's fair.
Oh,
That's fair.
okay, I
Yeah,
get you, I
I
get
wish you could do that too because all my streams are like muted now.
Yeah,
I
like
forgot to record off stream for that one.
there is no way they are going to allow Kojima to leave that building without an award. Especially
He's gonna look.
Contractually obligated.
especially
BG,
yeah.
he's gonna win awards, but he's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
that's what
think
I'm
it's gonna
saying.
be game of the year.
Yeah,
He's
they're
He's
gonna
probably
give him
gonna win
something.
best graphics or some shit.
Yeah, and I
hell
won't be
yeah.
I won't be mad if he wins like best score or something like that. I'm like the music. I enjoyed the music. I just it was just the whole copyright thing and like after especially what he's been through with Konami, but which by the way I'm on Konami's side. I'm Team Konami. I think they were right.
Ooh.
That
I'm Team
bold.
Konami.
Wow.
But yeah, after that
you're
they're
in,
not.
you're in the mop in the hallway doing guard duty.
Hey man,
Yo,
listen.
I would have him mopping the hallways too. To make his
Listen.
dumbass skin.
Kojima was clearly unhinged, and it's clear that he needed a handler. He still needs a
That's what I
handler,
want.
and
This is what I
Konami
want.
was that
That's
handler.
Unhinged.
Yeah, we don't know both sides of the story. That nigga probably could have been like talking mad shit in Konami.
Kojima
Broken
is
the records over there.
Kojima is like when Ash couldn't train his damn Charizard. That thing was not, it was just off the rails.
That's pretty fun.
He had
Charizard was sleeping and everything.
yeah, didn't he have to leave his Charizard in the land of the Charizards or whatever it was called? Because that thing wouldn't listen to him.
They wouldn't listen to him, right?
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
this
even
man is.
Pikachu didn't fuck with Ash at first, so he's like that too.
That was at first.
Yeah, at first he didn't mess with him.
He needs a handler, bro, or he just goes off the rails, man. I'm telling you. But
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's gonna be close. It
It's
is
gonna be
really
very
niche.
close.
It's.
I mean, what's
it's
the
so
what's the
niche
top
right
4
now,
game
man.
for y'all though? That's in the running for game of the year.
Sekiro has to be in it.
Top 4.
They'll probably put
yeah.
DMC.
DMC,
DMC,
they're probably
Resident Evil 2
Outer Worlds.
remake.
They'll probably put Fire Emblem. And an
I
indie
really
game.
want Outer Worlds to win because that's like my favorite.
Whatever
game
the
this
best
year.
indie. They always put an indie game in there too. So whatever
Yeah,
the
Outer
best
Worlds
indie
is
game
really
of this
good.
year.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, Outer World.
What Nintendo title would make it this year? Because there's gonna be one Nintendo title.
Fire Emblem. It'll probably be Fire Emblem.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah,
it'd be Fire
Emblem
Emblem.
might be nominated, Yeah,
Ooh.
sorry,
That's
Fire
kind of
Emblem.
niche too, though.
Wait, couldn't Pokemon like what's the deadline?
The deadline's
Oh,
the 16th is the deadline, I believe.
Of November of
shit.
this year. This
Right.
month.
So,
Yeah.
so
they got a
Pokemon
fucking
would count.
day. Yeah,
Okay. All right. I'm ready to get off of this though. Let's talk about something
Outer
else.
Thank,
World.
thank God.
All
Talk
right.
about some real games.
So FaZe Jarvis is for those of you who don't know, he's a 17-year-old Fortnite player. And he apparently like makes a living. He does he does the whole
Anymore.
esports thing. He does the esports thing, but he was banned for life.
Good.
Because he cheated. He used cheating software in the game, and yeah, he got banned. And this was like how he made his a living at 17 years old. Not that big of a deal, but should he be banned for life?
For
No.
life. He
Definitely.
should be banned
Nope.
for life and arrested.
Nope.
And
I
arrested.
I don't think
disagree.
he should be banned for
Oh,
life.
not
but he
arrested,
should-
but not arrested. Let me rephrase. They should be banned for life, and they should sue him for damages.
He
to the
100%
game.
should be banned for life.
And he should
I don't
be
think he
sued
should be
for
banned for
damage.
life.
Yeah,
Why
I don't
not?
think he should be banned for life. Maybe like give him a month ban.
A month.
But then again, at
month?
the same time, look, wait, hold up. At the same time, he should have known. His dumbass should have known going in. If you playing that aimbot shit in, you know you're gonna get your shit like locked down, bro.
The TOS says permanent ban. So
Yeah.
permanent ban.
Think of it this way.
But he should have been sued too.
He cheated. He knowingly cheated. He made a video, and in the video, he says, "I'm going to play some regular games so I don't get insta banned." And then he tried to make money off that video by putting it on YouTube.
So wait, he
He knew he knowingly.
so wait, he
knowingly-
self-snitched on himself?
Yes.
Oh yeah, ban him for life.
He put
Yeah.
the video on YouTube
He
on
put
his
the video on-
channel.
Oh, ban him for life. He's dumb.
Yeah, he deserves it 100%.
Yeah, he snitched on
You saw the
himself. See-
video of him crying though.
Yeah, he was
You saw
crying
that
about
Life,
it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's a
but
bad
I
look.
think he's banned for some years, but not for life.
He should be
Life.
banned for life just for stupidity of snitching on
Yeah.
He's
yourself.
stupid as hell. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
stupid as hell for stitching it, but not for life.
If he did
Yo,
it and they found out on his own, I'm like, all right, cut the kid some slack. But just because of stupidity and cheating, you should be banned.
Yeah,
for
just
life.
like Pete
Yeah.
Rose is banned for life from baseball.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, that's a little different though.
No, it's not. He compromised the integrity of the game.
Yeah.
That's true. That
Jar-
is definitely
Jarvis
true.
Ah,
Jarvis was basically telling kids, like, hey, you can cheat at Fortnite if you're
Yep.
popular enough. And Fortnite went, no.
I don't know. Was anybody sticking up for him? Who are any big YouTubers sticking up for him?
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
his
yeah,
name?
Ninja was.
Oh,
Doctor-
Ninja sticking up for him, then ban him for life. Screw that
Doctor
guy.
Disrespect My Wife stuck up for him.
Oh, screw him. Yes. Oh, yeah. If they're sticking up for him, then ban him.
I can't stand
Never
Doctor
mind.
Disrespect My Wife.
I-
Sometimes.
Yeah, but okay, so they gotta keep that same energy when a nobody gets banned then. Because
Exactly.
they just defended him because he's just making bread on that platform and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
he
he's
just
Yo,
he
fuck-
deserves to
fuck-
be making an example of.
Not only look, I'm under the impression not only should he be banned, his Epic Games account should be banned too.
Oh,
I
definitely.
feel like if you cheat on any game, if you cheat on Xbox, your Xbox Live account should be deactivated.
I mean, they still gotta make that
PSN,
bread, bro.
Steam,
So you gotta give him some leeway.
No, he's
No,
17.
but-
He can go get a job at Toys R Us.
Yeah, he can. He got more than enough to get a job.
He's 17 years old.
Wait,
Bottom
my-
line,
I'm not worried
bottom line
about it
is,
at all.
I don't really like playing online games a lot now because of this, because of cheating and because of cheaters. I want them all gone.
hey, he better find a new game.
I know.
Yeah, if he's that good,
you better
if he's
go on
that good, he can
Overwatch.
find a new
You
game.
better hop on that fucking what's that game called? that came out from EA.
Apex?
Apex.
Yeah, he better hop on that joint.
Yeah, but kids don't like that game like they love
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry about your damn luck.
Hey man, grand opening, grand
Hey,
closing.
man.
He was making
Yeah.
money.
There's always Walmart.
How much money was he making?
He wasn't like making nothing there like
yeah, he
ninja
was.
money.
His parents got a $1.3 million house.
Oh well,
Oh,
Yeah.
Good luck with
But
they
them
messed
mortgage.
up. Then.
they probably
Good luck
came
with
from
them
money
mortgage
though.
Good luck with them mortgage payments.
It's
Hope
because
you end
right
up-
here
hope
it
you
said
end
he
up on the street.
because right here it said he's made thousands. It just says thousands.
Only on the apology video. That's what they're saying. I hope his ass. I hope his ass ends up on the street.
If you,
Go back to streaming.
here's the other reason why
Damn.
he deserves a permanent ban. If you make an apology video for anything, regardless of what it is,
And he fucking
And you-
monetized it.
and you edit it, like it's highly edited. It has
Yeah.
all those YouTuber cuts of like him like cutting out like spaces in the sentences he's saying. No, I instantly don't think you're apologizing.
So
No.
y'all know.
Edit the apology
Yeah,
video.
that's just not genuine, man. Like, if he really wanted to apologize, all you gotta do is just go onto it and be like, "Yo, I fucked up. I'm a dumbass nigga.
So
I'm
look,
not gonna do that ever again."
y'all know I'm the
That's
king.
it.
Y'all know I'm the king of like finding loopholes, right? So check this out. So if I was him, I would be like, so y'all banned me from Fortnite, right? But isn't technically Fortnite different from Fortnite 2?
Ooh.
No, they'll let him play that Fortnite single player.
That's a little loophole right there.
Because Fortnite 2 came out, but
No,
did he
it's
get
still
banned from Fortnite?
It's Fortnite Chapter 2.
Oh, okay. It's not a
Fortnite.
different. Okay, you're right. It's not a
No,
completely
it's-
different
yeah.
IP.
It's basically how Destiny is. Destiny 1.5 with Destiny 2. It's still Destiny.
But you got to purchase them separately. Like Fortnite, I think Fortnite Chapter 2 and
Oh, yeah,
Fortnite is the
true, yeah.
same.
Bro,
Okay.
but then you also gotta wonder: was this kid really ever good, or was he always using aimbots?
That's why you ban him. Get him out.
You don't even know.
And I don't.
If he doesn't pick up another game, then it's very clear. he
So
wasn't.
can't he like okay? So can't he? I don't know. Go behind the VPN and.
Well, yeah, but as soon as he streams or uploads it to his YouTube, they just
Right,
don't ban his ass.
I was about to say
Yeah.
maybe he could do it under a different alias, but they'll find out it was him, and like he's not
Yeah.
gonna get that same audience under a different
Nope.
alias. Oh man,
He'll
Hey,
be fine.
hey
All you gotta
man,
do is start streaming another game.
tough man, tough.
And hopefully this will teach a lesson to all these other bitch ass clowns to stop cheating. Stop cheating.
Damn.
So and my whole thing is, look, they tried to sue that 13-year-old kid for selling cheats. Why aren't they suing this kid for cheating?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
He's
You're
doing
right.
irreparable damage by having 3 million followers and showing kids how to cheat. He should be sued.
I think
Any
suing.
prize money that he won from this game, he should have to forfeit it.
I think suing is a little far.
No, it's
Like
not.
I don't 100% disagree with
Yeah,
you.
I don't know about that.
And here's why I think he should be sued. If I'm the game company, right, and you're cheating on my game, you have an audience of 3 million, you're damaging my game. You're damaging my ecosystem. You're damaging my ability to make money by cheating in front of a highly impressionable audience of 300 million young people. That's hurting my pockets. So you know what? I'm gonna hurt your pockets.
Well,
Yeah,
hey
see,
man,
I don't 100% disagree, but it's
I-
rough.
my condolences to the young boy.
Look,
He gets none from me. Get him out.
When it comes to punishment and shit like this, I'm the Terminator. I cannot be bargained
Yeah.
with. I cannot be reasoned with. I cannot be stopped.
Oh man. Oh,
Yeah.
He'll
No sympathy.
Hey man, he better just hope. I don't know. I mean,
And you know what? I'd go as far to say is if this motherfucker tried to play my game, I'd ban his account immediately. Like, nah, you can't play my game either. You were cheating playing somebody else's game. I don't want your ass playing my game.
He probably like had made plans like, oh, I don't gotta go to college. I could
Right.
I could just live off this
yeah.
game for the rest of my life. Now he got to be another mild mannered average person.
Yeah, I have a question.
And I also tell you this: if I was his parents, I'd whoop his ass. Whoop the shit out of
You
his
see this man
ass.
working at Starbucks or some shit now.
Beat him into his $1 million house. That's crazy.
Is FaZe Clan anything but drama? Like, I don't hear him winning anything. All I ever hear about is anything FaZe.
Biggest drama.
Yeah, it's always some drama shit. Do they even play games? Like,
Who's the other kid that's trying to get out of his contract or whatever?
Tifu. Or was it Tifu?
Oh,
I don't know who it
Tifu.
was. Yeah.
it was
All
some
FaZe
shit,
is
some crazy
drama.
shit happened with him.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, this isn't FaZe's drama. This is just some dumbass kid.
Well, he's part of
Yeah,
FaZe
first of
though.
all, how can these kids sign contracts at 17? They shouldn't be able to sign contracts
Yeah, how
before the age
fuck
of
is
18.
Parents
Parents
commit
They even
suicide.
have like a. They probably have like a lawyer and their parents and
So
everything.
they pimping out that kid right now, basically. Is what
Yeah.
Because they gonna drop him if he can't play games, right? Like,
I mean, this shit is crazy. You can't even fucking work a job at McDonald's if you play in the NCAA.
man, well, our
Yeah, that was trash,
my
dude.
condolences, man. Let's move on.
No condolences. Actually, no, I'll give my condolences because people get upset when I give condolences to people. So yeah, my condolences for your dead ass career.
Wow. R.I.P. So, at first I thought this was like a pricing error, but there is a $99 PSN Avatar, right, available in the store. Yeah, $99 Avatar. It's the golden State of Anarchy Master of Mayhem, the Golden Prince Avatar, and it's $99. It doesn't seem to be a pricing error. But here's the thing: if you ever needed any proof that like developers aren't dumb for a whole bunch of microtransactions and loot boxes, you know, even the Fallout Pass thing, somebody bought this.
Wow.
Oh, definitely.
Somebody bought it.
That's a damn shame.
Avatar for $100.
Yeah.
Wow.
It doesn't even look that
I
cool.
don't even know how that I don't even know how that shit was able to get up there on the PSN store.
Yeah. Weird.
That's
man.
a lot of money for Avatar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know
Price.
usually they do shit like that with the Call of Duty stuff where like I think if you buy like I think it's $100 worth for like avatars or some shit, it goes to like the veterans. But this is not
Right.
even for anything. It's just like just buy the shit. That's it.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Yeah,
So
that's
I mean, low key, probably some like rich Saudi Arabian prince probably bought it and like.
Yo,
No.
facts. Probably bought that shit.
Yeah, it's not even cool looking.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the most
Yo, this
generic
guy
fucking avatar I've seen in my life.
This guy's got a comment. Damn, Bond, stealing, jaywalking, and stealing, not covering your mouth. The penalty is death. The funny thing about that is, in my city and city skylines, I have triple the criminal penalties.
Oh.
That keeps people out of my jail. So yeah, for any infraction you get, I triple it.
Okay. Outer Worlds is coming to Switch next year.
Oh,
Good
cool.
for Baron, I guess.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna pick it up again on Switch.
Stop
I'll
this.
get-
Oh, hell
You
no.
get to play it in 480p.
Oh,
No, I'm
terrible.
Hey man, hey, ain't no slander in here when it comes to that Switch game, you heard?
Wait, do you have other consoles you can play it on?
Who?
Yeah, I've been playing it
already.
on the Xbox and shit. Yeah.
Why get it on Switch? I don't understand.
I can't see that being good
I
on
don't know.
Switch.
Yo, hey, look, I know it's gonna sound cliche saying this shit, but the
Oh boy, here it comes. Here it comes. Wait,
I
wait,
know,
wait.
I know, bro.
But it's
Look,
portable.
man. It's portable, man. That's a
Oh.
big
Man,
deal.
look.
my
Yeah, but those
God.
missions
I
aren't
know.
short.
I don't ever.
Yeah,
play my
where,
Switch
where
portable.
Baron at? I need him in here right now.
Yeah, get Baron in here
Nah.
so I can roast his
not here to
ass.
save
I don't
him.
ever play
Shit.
my. Look, the Switch, they advertise it as a console you can take on the go. They should have just advertised that shit as a portable console and just let it be, because that everybody talks about
Yeah, that's a
portability,
fact.
but everybody talks about portability, but then they want to put it in the same category as PS4 and Xbox when it comes to NPDs. Like, okay, which one do you want it to be? Do you want it to be a home console or a portable console? Like, it's a portable console. Because that's what people talk about. Like, it's not the home console, and I don't think the Switch is trash. I just think that like they hit a gold mine, and developers like, we can put anything there, no matter how bad it runs. It can run at freaking 280p, and people will buy this shit. So
Yo, look, I mean, I'm not out here buying fucking third-party games that or that's the only one. Wait, that's the only one that I would buy because I want to play like a Fallout style game, like on
Like
a
the
portable
mission-
device.
The
But
mission.
I didn't buy Doom on my Switch because that's just ridiculous. Like that's a 60 FPS game, so that's a little different.
The mission structure for that
Oh.
game does not seem like it would be fun, like portable.
One like portable, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely not.
You're gonna get in. You're gonna be in a conversation with someone, and then your bus stop's gonna come up, and you're gonna be like, "Well, I guess I gotta like lose all this progress."
I mean, I play portable at home a lot. I know.
I mean, it's cool, it's good. They're getting support, but damn, like really? Like,
Yeah.
If I had
to be honest,
if I had the option to play it on my Xbox One X or my Pro, I'm just gonna play it there. I'm not gonna play it on the Switch. I'm sorry.
I've been enjoying
Yeah,
Outer Worlds though.
Mine's never left the dock.
So Sony has filed a patent for a cartridge.
Oh yeah, that was interesting. I saw a video about that earlier.
Why?
We're not sure.
Cartridge gaming is technically faster.
Something Spawnwave kind of like pointed out. He was saying that it could be for like maybe a different model like PlayStation, and you can switch out the storage or whatever.
The Vita 2 PlayStation. Period.
Here come that Vita 2.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It might not even be.
I don't think it's a game cartridge. I think it's a cartridge for your hard drive.
Like cartridge gaming is technically faster, so like I wouldn't hate them going back to cartridges.
Isn't it more expensive though?
But I'd say it'd be more expensive.
Yeah, that's
how much did they pay for like the little cartridges for the Switch? Is like.
Yeah.
Guys, it might not even be for gaming.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I thought that at first, but I think it's the hard drive.
I mean, they might not use this patent at all. It's just a patent. You know?
Yeah. Yo, what if it's PlayStation Classics and they come on like little memory cards for the PS5? You just pop
stupid.
That would be kind of dope.
Have a whole army of memory cards.
Oh.
Shit, I mean, don't they sell Xbox One digital games in little small cases? I don't see anything putting past anything now. Like
cases are cheap compared to actually printing a cartridge for that.
No, what I'm saying is like there's nothing in there but a digital code, and it's really small. So I don't put anything past any company to do anything nowadays.
I do. I put it past Microsoft to make good games.
My God.
Black, that's the first time we've agreed. All
I don't know about that because Gears of War 5 is not a bad game.
Gears 5 is cool. I like
neither is Forza. Forza is not a bad game.
No, Forza is amazing.
Yo, Smooth, defend your game, bro. They're giving it slander right now, man.
No, they're out of material.
Smooth, save your energy for next generation, man.
We're out of material. You out of game.
Save your energy for next gen. Smooth, you're gonna have to do this all over again.
I think Xbox is gonna be in a better place next gen.
I agree.
Obviously, if you fail the test, you can only go up. What, you gonna get like an F minus?
Gears 5 literally has a sailboat that you can drive in reverse.
I know.
Powered by the wind.
That kind of bothered me.
Oh, I've never done that.
Yeah, it goes backwards, but it's powered by the wind.
Hey, leave that boat alone.
I've never done that.
And there was rumors that Playtonic was being purchased by Microsoft, but that got axed. Cool. No, it wouldn't. For what? Great. For Banjo?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, Rare's not doing anything with their IP, so I want to.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Somebody make them.
Microsoft's about to buy a company, divorce her, and then buy it again.
Listen, here's the thing about Banjo-Kazooie, right? Banjo-Kazooie, at this point, people just like the name. People are not going to go out in droves to buy a Banjo-Kazooie at this point.
I never.
That's how
I can kind of agree with that, but I'm just saying, like, it would be nice to see the series come back.
They got to get some big developers though, man, because I hope they're not treading towards like getting these indie devs and just trying to like put like fodder type games on Game Pass. It's good to have like variety, have like the smaller devs and then have your big devs, but I hope they don't like just go acquiring like a bunch of like indie shit.
Bro, until they get rid of Phil Spencer, this is what you're going to get. This is the best you're going to get.
Phil Spencer is going to lead the next Xbox to the promised land.
So I'm not complaining. I like what they're offering on there right now. So
speaking of executives, who do these idiots keep saying got demoted again?
Yoshida.
Yoshida.
So before my uncle, who was a cop, retired as a major, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't just go, you work your way up to major, then you don't just retire. You take like a lesser thing because you don't got the time to be a major.
So you took a demotion.
That's not no. You can't take
Stop trying to sugarcoat it.
You cannot take a demotion.
That's a demotion.
That's your choice. It's not a demotion.
Exactly.
It's a fucking demotion,
no,
dog.
It's not Smooth.
Oh my god. I've never heard anybody. That's like I guarantee it. Phil Spencer if they thought Phil Spencer was going to be going to ID at Xbox instead of his position now, what would you say? A fucking demotion.
You cannot choose a demotion. That's what I'm saying.
No. He chose that, yeah.
Regardless,
he chose that because the shit's going to shit. There's internal issues going there. They got internal problems. And he's like, it's about time for me to retire. But
I agree with Smooth, man. I think there's some internal shit going on.
Regardless, no. Let me finish my point. My uncle was getting older. His kids were having kids. His grandkids were getting older. My uncle didn't want to spend all day at the police station anymore. Spend all day in the office dealing with shit. So he just took a lesser role. He went back to just being like a patrolman, hanging out at the movie theaters and shit, just watching kids and stuff. He didn't feel like doing all that shit anymore. So he just was like, I'll be a patrolman. And he refereed basketball games. He did not want to sit at the station for 14 to 16 hours a day, 4 to 5 days a week anymore. It's like even when Bill Gates stepped down, do you think Reggie Fils-Aimé wanted to do something else because of his family, or do you think he got demoted?
So the guy from Gorilla got a promotion, or he just like a lateral? I just want to know.
Obviously, he got promoted because the spot was open.
Yeah, he got promoted.
Okay.
Is that a weird choice, you guys, or I don't know?
No, I think it's a good choice because when you like watch like the Horizon Zero Dawn documentary and like you listen to certain interviews with Herman Hulst, he really knows how to like lead a team. Like I think so. I think he's a good choice. I do.
Yeah, but it wasn't a demotion. I mean, I was and I went from.
Did he put out a statement yet, Yoshida, about it?
Yeah.
He wants to do what he wants to do. He wants to do indie games.
It wasn't a demotion. It was what he wanted to do. Because like I said, I was in the military for 20 years.
If that's what he wanted to do, why he didn't do that a long time ago?
Because it wasn't a demotion. The company to his highest point, which he already did.
I'm missing. It was something different he wanted to do.
I'm sorry. It looks like everybody that helped take the company to its highest point is fucking gone.
All right, let me ask you this: Did Pat Riley take the motion from the Heat?
He's the president, so no, he didn't take no damn promotion.
He won a championship, but he didn't feel like traveling with the team and dealing with that shit anymore.
But he's the president. He gets paid more. He has a higher title.
Bro, these coaches get paid more.
He's right under the owner, dog. Like, what the fuck? Like,
bottom line is he switched his
his role, he's in a position where the higher he goes, the less he has to do.
Yeah, but now Yoshida's in the reverse. He's doing less.
He's doing less and he's probably still getting paid. I mean, just because you take a position, you're like, I'm not going to be here, but I'm going to be in this position.
And first of all, that motherfucker came off the president to be a coach again before reverting back.
Yeah,
but he was like a super position, like nobody took over his position. It's like a coach.
He didn't take an emotion. He didn't switch roles. That's
exactly.
Yeah, I see that as like Shuhei has proven, like, he's always had this love for indies for a long time, right? So I just see that as him moving to something that he's passionate about, and it's like, to me, a demotion is like your boss comes to you and said, all right, my nigga, you see your way out. Like, you're moving down, not you voluntarily wanting to go to something else and they filling your role. That's how I saw this, because it didn't seem like Sony was like pushing him out of this role. It didn't look like that at all to me based on what they reported. So
yeah, I don't think they had a reason to.
It don't matter who Sony puts in that spot, they're still gonna do better than Nintendo and especially Microsoft.
Yeah,
they could freaking have a hog or a zoo animal on the helm, and they'd still be doing it better than Microsoft.
Damn.
Yeah. Also, Herman Hulst is replacing him from Guerrilla Games, and also Gio Corsi stepped down. Gio Corsi was in charge of, I think, third-party games. Bringing third-party games to the platform, like, sometimes exclusively and making deals like that. So he was at PlayStation 6 years. He's leaving too. And there's a lot of PlayStation staff.
First time they've had a non-Japanese guy at the helm, though. That's the one thing I find different, though.
I'm not for sure, but I think it might have been because like usually with the Japanese companies, I like to stick to their own. So, and I don't think this is a bad thing, because it's good to have some of the younger guys and bring different ideals in, because if you keep those old guys there, like look at Nintendo, they keep their certain leadership in a position, and like they're stuck in the same ways. They don't have this online infrastructure that's
Is
current with today's.
Jack here today?
No, Jack.
No.
He's on a boat.
Oh, because I used to say that a lot. That Nintendo needed to switch shit up. Everybody
Yes,
didn't listen to me.
agree.
But
I
when
agree.
they switched shit up, well, when they were forced to switch shit up, things changed.
This is pretty typical for Sony too. Like they do this at the end of a generation.
Yeah,
I don't think this is nothing wrong with it.
That's why I don't know why people are like, thinking, oh man, people are leaving. This happens in every business.
This is standard each gen for.
Yeah.
People leave.
It's like
people come up.
Fanboys being fanboys.
This gen was successful for the regime that was there. Move on to the next regime.
And you know what's funny? You got people saying, "Oh, they're getting new people in to follow Microsoft's ideas." I'm like, why are you?
What?
What's crazy is people think that the winner's gonna follow the loser.
Yeah, that's not.
PS Down did drop his price. I wonder why. Why they put
drop prices all the time, Smooth.
Shut the fuck up. The one get the hell out of that bullshit. Come on.
So when Microsoft dropped their price first on the Xbox and Sony followed suit, did you think they were copied, or do you think that all companies drop prices?
Yeah. Nah, PS Now. I thought why did PS Now change?
Oh man,
I don't know. I don't use it.
I don't know. They were the leader, so
Probably just gonna have the people that they wanted
to make it more attractive to people to buy it.
Yeah, let's keep it a buck. They trying to combat with Game Pass doing that.
But they were beating Game Pass, so they didn't really.
What's up with these
Game Pass.
What's up with these backwards compatible patents? Didn't Jim Ryan say nobody want to play old game?
I think he stands by that. I mean, listen,
I don't think Jim Ryan's making these decisions, Smooth.
He's now.
What the fuck? He doesn't speak for the audience, the gamers that want to buy.
Yeah, but he's now the one. Who he replaced? Who positioned? Andrew House's?
Yeah,
who positioned
Andrew House? Yeah.
I mean that's the same as saying when they said, hey, a game that can play a game play offline, buy a 360. He doesn't speak for the.
Phil Spencer also said they weren't making third-party deals.
But look, the study that years ago showed that like when the backwards compatibility was one of those things that was highly requested and very little used, right? When you gave people it, but they also said that they want people to convert from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5 extremely fast. How do you do that? Backwards compatibility. Even if they're not gonna be playing like a whole lot of backwards compatible games, people are they're like, oh, I'll give up my PS4. If it plays PS5 plays all the games, I'll give it up easily now. Oh, I think that's what it is.
If people cared about backwards compatibility, the Xbox One wouldn't be below the PSP in sales.
Oh damn!
People care about backwards compatibility, but
the Switch. I'm sorry, you said the PSP, not the Switch. My bad.
Nah, the Switch is a monster right now, bro. Don't get it twisted.
No, the Switch actually hasn't outsold the Xbox One yet.
It's on its way to.
It's about to though.
It will. It 100% will. The Xbox One is
2020
dead.
is surpassing the Xbox for sure.
Yeah.
Smooth. How you feel about to be in last place again?
It doesn't impact me. I'm still playing my games on it. It doesn't.
How does it? You get less games.
You gotta respect Smooth though. He playing every game, every type of game out here.
I stay on that Xbox B. I say my shit stay running.
You got did you pick up the Xbox Elite V2 controller?
Nah, that shit better be under my Christmas tree though.
Oh man.
Damn.
They
I'm gonna send you one, bro.
Fix the problems with it?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's the best controller again on the market.
Hopefully,
I got the V.
I like my Elite controller, but that thing is garbage for fighting games and any 2D game.
Yes,
I agree with that. I tried it out for.
That Elite controller was amazing though. It feels pretty great.
It's good for Rocket League. Everything else, I just hate it.
I just don't think it. What it offers doesn't really match the price. What is it? 149?
No, 180.
No.
80?
Yeah, I think that price
the 2 is 180.
Listen, bro. Like I said,
ain't making you bums any better.
Exactly. Like imagine you got a $180 controller in your hand and you losing to a nigga with a regular 60.
Yeah.
or worse, you
free for all.
If you buy that controller and you still trash,
you getting mocked by somebody with what's that off-brand controller?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get snuffed out.
Power 8 controller.
An afterglow.
Yeah, like an after. You
Afterglow,
getting
yeah.
mopped by an
Nigga,
afterglow.
yo, if you get mobbed by some cat with a Mad Catz controller, bro, you gotta rethink gaming skills. Man,
That's what
for
I'm
real.
saying,
It's
bro.
like-
Like,
You can't make fun of Mad Catz controllers. Before they closed, they actually started making some good ones.
yeah.
They made good fight sticks, but they went downhill after
Yeah.
that.
They're out of business now.
Yeah.
I had a Mad Catz a memory card for my GameCube because
I
for
think the
some
big
reason,
one now is Power
didn't-
8, right?
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, man.
It's okay, Smooth. You're gonna buy about 4 of these new Xbox 3s. 4s.
Is anybody getting the Scarlet when it comes out? I'm kind of
No.
curious, actually.
Absolutely.
They told-
I'm getting
they told
it
me-
day one.
They told me
Everybody-
Halo plays on PC, so they told
Everybody
me I don't
here
need
already
it.
has the Scarlet. It's called
No,
their
I don't got a
PC.
PC, so I'm gonna get the Scarlet.
Yeah. All that press conference had to do was say Halo was exclusive to the console, and it would have sold the console.
Yep. But you know that ain't
Yeah, I
happening.
think so too.
Yep. Now it doesn't.
right. On to Matt. What else we got? There's for those of you who care, in Brooklyn they put up an Etika mural.
Yeah,
Those of
that
you
was
who care.
cool.
Damn, nobody
Rest in
cares.
peace.
All right, okay.
I care.
Why
I
you
care.
say
I
it like
fuck with
that?
dude
Why you
heavy.
say it like that?
What?
For everyone who cares.
What? I'm not trying to say nothing. Man, listen, man. Listen, God.
I mean, it sucks what happened, but I don't
Yeah.
know him. I don't
yeah,
follow
like
him.
I
God.
feel you. I
Yeah,
feel you.
God rest the dead, but
It
I'm
was
not
sad
about
how
to.
you went out.
Yeah, I'm not about to
I'ma
be
just
here,
say
you know,
that.
acting like, you know, I can't. I find it very hard to
Yeah,
fake care about people.
yeah.
Nah,
But
I
I
know
don't
Wait,
know.
Etika was the Nintendo dude, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
That's why I followed him because Switch Gang and all that shit.
Was that the
but-
dude that had like the big like box fade or gum?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really
Yeah.
watched his stuff, but I guess
So
I heard.
he,
I used to watch this stuff a lot.
yeah, he blew up because of like his reactions of how he reacted on Nintendo Direct and shit like that. So people were really fucking.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Was that the same? Okay, I'm same dude wilding out with the cops, like.
Yes,
same
same
Yeah,
one.
like,
that's him.
okay, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, man.
I don't know what
Typical
to
day
say
in
about
Brooklyn.
him. It's sad that
It-
life. If I'm not
It's crazy
mistaken,
too because I'm a
yeah.
New York cat, so I don't like to see like somebody.
Yeah.
it's sad. It's
The
sad
mural
he
was
took
cool.
his life. Yeah, but
But-
I don't really know him like that. But I feel everybody takes their life. You know, There was
Nobody
probably
was
some-
giving him any help.
yeah. There was some
Yeah,
like I was
yeah,
saying,
that's a
there's some
fact.
intervention that could have been.
I blame his
there
fans
to
to be
stop him.
honest.
And his fans
His
did nothing
fans
but
should have been
enable him.
getting him help instead of like memeing him and shit like every fucking second.
His girlfriend was a YouTuber too, which was even crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, oh, word.
Like, I'm
I
not
didn't
trying to
even know
blame
that. I thought-
anybody. I'm not trying to blame anybody for this. It's not their fault. At the end of the day, he made his own decision. But it's clear as day, as what I said before. I said it all along. Like this dude is crazy, and he needs help.
Yeah, yeah.
What you're
First of all-
basically saying is there
No,
were
yeah.
signs and prevented.
He's an
There were
adult.
a lot of signs. There were a lot of
Yo,
signs.
first of all,
Okay.
he was an adult capping for Nintendo like a crazy lunatic. That should have been. I'm not
Wow.
joking. I'm gonna say that should have been the first time. Like, an adult shouldn't be going crazy for any kind of video games like that.
I mean, I think he was just passionate, bro. At the end of the day, I think he was just passionate about Nintendo and shit. But the other shit, like the stuff he was doing, like the little weird shit, like he should
Oh
have.
wow,
Like, been asking
his
for
brother
help.
took his life too. I'm looking at him now. Like his brother
Really?
took his life. Yeah, his brother committed
I
suicide.
didn't, I didn't even know his brother had.
I mean, that type
Wow,
of stuff.
that's-
That type of stuff can run in families too. So you
Yeah,
know.
that is
Yeah.
something that. Yeah, wow.
That's
That's
it.
so,
that blo-
yeah, it could have been something like that, man.
Yeah.
His brother passed away like before, like, or what? Or
Yeah.
it was after he died.
It was before him.
He died in
Before
2010.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Wow.
so maybe that fucked him up, man. Like, that should be fucking up families like a lot.
Yeah, it does.
But
All right.
it is what it is, man.
Another esports player did something stupid. This guy is Kurt 0411. He's like a FIFA esports player. And pretty much he was like live streaming, right? And he took an EA shirt, right? And he spit on the EA shirt like live on stream, and they like banned him for this.
Wait, what'd you say his name was?
Wow.
Yeah, Kurt 0411.
Okay,
What the
because
fuck?
there's a Quake,
I'm back.
there's a
Can y'all
Quake
hear
player
me?
named 04.
Yeah, we hear you. It says he was banned from competing in EA's FIFA 19 esports tournament for 2 months for
Damn.
abusive behavior.
Abusive.
Yeah.
Acting like he hit his
That
wife
shirt
on
had
stream or some
feelings,
shit. What am I
dog.
talking about abusive?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Man, that's fucked up.
I mean, it's weird. Why did he do that in the first place? He was just trying to be entertaining or some shit in his own mind.
Hey, I think he just got pissed off.
Yeah, probably at the game or something.
Yeah.
At the game.
Yeah,
Yeah, these
got
FIFA
pissed
dudes
off.
is weird.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, FIFA gets intense.
Yeah, he spit on the EA logo. They didn't like that at all.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Damn.
they need to stop making trash games,
Yeah.
so I guess I don't.
My bad. It wasn't a shirt. It was a scarf. It was a scarf with an EA logo on it, and he spit
Oh,
on it,
fucking
and then yeah, EA banned him from future tournaments for that.
Wow.
Well, that makes sense.
I mean, it looks like things are heading up for EA though, because Star Wars looks like it's gonna be a good game.
I'm hoping so. Hopefully it doesn't have the
Yeah.
Microsoft kiss of death. You know, when they get marketing rights to something.
God, they're not marketing Star Wars at all, and that's what concerns
Yeah,
me.
they are.
I haven't
Oh,
seen
yeah,
anything
are
for it
they?
anywhere.
Obviously, because Microsoft paid
I
for
think
the
I only
rights
saw a
without
commercial
marketing.
saying that it plays best on Xbox One X or some shit like that.
I haven't seen nothing on it, and none of the ads have anything to do with like the Dark Souls like kind of mechanics that the game has. Like that game, I'm gonna play it, but that game concerns the hell out of me. I think they're sending that out to die.
Wait,
Yeah,
but
I
no,
really
this
felt-
what I read about the game. The game is going to have like a killer story, but the very fact that I can't dismember like aliens or people, I don't like that.
Yeah, I've never liked that about any Star Wars game. Like that's how lightsabers work.
It has light
Yeah,
dismemberment. It's very light. What I've
Yeah.
seen.
Nah, look. One of the best Star Wars games I told you I played was Jedi Knight, a Jedi Academy. The very fact I can hack people's limbs off, but I can't do it because Disney wants to be family friendly, which I despise the most.
I would love if Disney made an R-rated Sith Lord movie.
Man, you know they ain't gonna do that. Disney
That
care
would
too much
be-
about that family money.
Yeah.
Disney cares too
Mhm.
much about women nowadays.
Oh, definitely.
The power of women compels you.
Yep. I keep telling. Look what happened to Terminator 3. They took the most alpha male, badass movie franchise, and they about to lose $200 million.
I still ain't. You know what's crazy? Like the build up to
Oh
that
wait,
movie.
I saw that movie last week.
The
It was
build
pretty
up to
good.
it seemed like okay, they were like returning to the real essence of Terminator, and it seemed like it was gonna sell. A lot of people were gonna go see it. I'm like, it bombed. I was like, what happened?
What
Yeah,
happened?
I thought it was doing well.
Yeah, man, it looked like it was gonna do
What
well.
happened was the reviews came out and people saw the first twist in the first 5 minutes, and then people probably got pissed.
There's a twist. Oh no.
Yo, it only did 29 million the first weekend.
I've been
That's
trying to see it, but
really
I've been
bad.
too busy. I really do want to see
And when
it.
you see this twist, you're gonna be like,
Oh no.
it practically renders the whole franchise irrelevant.
Oh no. Well, is it the time travel too? Because they always mess with the timeline.
I'm not even gonna say nothing.
They always mess with the timeline, man.
Well, hold on. You say you don't care about spoilers,
Some
right?
of the plot is cheap.
Yeah, but people do. The viewers do.
I'm gonna type it
Oh,
to you right now. I'm about to DM you right now because you say you don't care
All right,
about.
don't write it in the Discord DM because
Nah, I'm about to DM you right on because I know you
all right,
say
yeah,
you don't
just write
care.
it on Twitter. DM me on Twitter.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Wait. Let's move to the next topic. Driveclub and SingStar servers are being shut down.
I was shocked
Good.
Driveclub was up.
And
That
I don't
game
think
was
anybody
trash.
remembered they were still up. To be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, SingStar
Well,
was
that game
huge.
already.
SingStar was a huge.
SingStar
brand.
still is huge at parties.
Yeah, but like Driveclub, I'm shocked that lasted 2 years, let alone till now.
Yeah, look,
I'm shocked that shit
but
lasted a
you
month.
can't say about the same for Forza because a lot of their servers went down.
That's stupid.
Isn't it?
What?
Wait. No, I said that wrongly. I meant to say at least Drive Club had its run.
No, I was just reacting to what Bond just told me about Terminator. That just like kills multiple movies. Whatever.
Man,
All right.
come on.
Well, let's
Oh, it gets worse. There's one more message.
anyway. Yeah. So SingStar and Driveclub servers down. Sony's opening a new PlayStation studio in Malaysia. It's probably going to be called Sony Malaysia, and I don't think they're gonna be working on games. They're gonna be like working on art and animation, supporting.
Yeah, they're support studios.
Yeah, they're like a support studio helping with art and animation of the other first-party studios.
That's cool.
Oh, which is good.
That's cool. That's more
Instead
job.
of keep relying on contract workers, you can build up your own support studios.
Yeah.
I like that.
And since they're doing so much in-house, that makes sense.
There was one more message, BG.
You always get better results when you do everything in-house and not outsourcing it to different developers.
Yeah.
You need to know like where you're gonna get out of your studios.
Uh,
It's too much
because
of a
there,
risk to like outsource.
yeah, because there have been a lot of complaints about Sony hiring contract workers, but the contract workers complain about their long work hours.
Well, they should be like Microsoft. They don't make you work.
They just don't have anything to work on.
Look! You know, Microsoft try and make all the money like Valve without doing any damn thing. Hey, Smooth, are you still alive, bruh?
I'm alive and existing.
All right, good.
Unlike Microsoft's games.
Rise Star, you wanted to talk about Terry Bogard and Smash?
Oh yeah, I just want to say that
He's OP.
he's not OP. He's definitely good. I don't want to say he's OP.
People are sweaty with him.
A lot of people are upset, or not upset, but they didn't know how to really play him because of all the inputs that he has for his supers. Because a lot of people who are going to be playing him are Smash fans. I guess they don't play other games.
Oh, that's what I saw a
He plays
meme.
like an actual fighting game.
Yeah.
I saw a meme that like Smash when Smash players see actual inputs and it was like and it was like basic fighting game inputs.
Yeah, and so when Sakurai was going and presenting the character, he had to really compare it to Ryu because Ryu has very simple inputs. So he was like, yeah, so all you gotta do is do the Hadouken input and everything. Yeah, and so
SNK has more complicated inputs than Capcom.
Yeah, and he actually has, and this is the first of the characters in Smash that actually have like actual supers, and so they have like really long inputs in the game, and so there's a rage mechanic.
They're probably killing themselves trying to hit a power gaze or a buster.
But there are players in Smash that can actually do all the inputs, and he has bread and butters which lead into his supers, which are really, really cool. The thing about him is that his recovery is really, really bad.
What would annoy me though is doing that on an analog stick.
Yeah. So I know that a lot of people are playing him on pro controllers because it feels much better than a GameCube controller.
Does the Switch have a fight stick that works on it?
They don't have. They don't have like an official fight stick.
Yeah.
You know what? I have a whole new found respect for Bond because talking about the SNK. Yeah, like SNK is like the whole. It's complex. It's not. People think it's similar to Street Fighter, but it's not.
Yeah, they got them. They got them.
Yeah,
pretzel, they got them.
Hell
pretzel,
yes.
Inputs and shit.
Yeah, and Smash actually got a lot of its mechanics from SNK too.
Yeah,
they got the side step and the rolling. Yeah, and another thing about the whole Terry thing is that so they have a lot of the characters from Fatal Fury and I forgot the other fighting game. They're basically in the background on Terry's stage. I forgot.
Flight.
Yeah,
I think it's Final Flight. Yeah.
And they couldn't have Mai in the game. I don't know if you guys know who Mai is.
Because they said she wasn't family friendly. Right.
That's a babe that got.
Sakurai's exact words was Smash is for good boys and girls of all ages. And so a lot of people were upset because they don't have Mai in the game, but they have Bayonetta in the game.
Yeah, because they're
Bayonetta.
Andrew at?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, where is that crazy?
Yeah, but overall, I think that he's a good addition. I think he's pretty cool. He's the first one to have multiple or 4 special inputs in the game. So I think that that's also really cool. So his back special is completely different than his forward special. So
now, they put him in a character pack, or are they selling them separately?
Both. So if you get the character pack, he's I think he's the 4th out of the first 5 in the DLC pack.
Because I hate when they sell them separately. I hate that.
Yeah.
Just put them in a
There's a
character
rumor
pack.
going around they might add a Doom guy to
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors.
Guy.
There's a lot of leaks, but I don't trust the leaks
Doom
because
guy
the first
just
leak was really wrong.
I don't know if he belongs in Smash.
But it would
I
be
mean,
interesting for
Bayonetta
sure.
doesn't belong in Smash, but I mean, she worked, kind of.
Yeah, she worked.
Yeah,
kind
she
of
worked.
broke Smash 4.
She's a Nintendo
Yeah,
IP
that's
now,
a whole
though.
thought right there.
No, that hurts my
So-
head.
Yeah, she
She
broke
kind of works
Smash 4.
because right. But Doom guy, I don't know why Doom guy would be in Smash.
I can see Doom Guy in there. I can see Master Chief in there. I can see Crash Bandicoot in there.
Yeah,
So I
Master
mean,
Yeah,
Chief would work.
I don't know
I
about
think he would
Master
work
Chief
better
and
than
Doom guy.
Dumb Guy probably.
a lot of people wanted Master Chief in the game. Like
That
that's
looks
like
very weird, but
Mm.
Microsoft
Yeah.
will probably
Weird.
allow them.
I think that would be cool.
Wait, I will
Like
say
you can have
this.
him, you can have
Look.
him in there with the energy sword and shit. doing
Yeah.
combos.
Look, here's the thing, bro. Look, here's the thing. Microsoft is like a thought to the gaming industry. Like they don't care where their character.
Yo, you guys talk very loose.
I'm trying to talk about Terry. Y'all trying to knock off Microsoft.
Look,
Wait,
we
here-
don't have
what you
to
trying to
really
say,
at the
Smooth? We
crowd.
talk
Here we
loosely
go.
about what?
Yeah, when it comes to Microsoft and Xbox, it's like that shit. Like, dude,
I wasn't trying to
Hey, look,
slander
man, I'm
Microsoft.
team Xbox. I'm team everything right now.
He
Man,
trying to
man,
give him
you
props.
team
He trying to give him
failure.
props.
Nigga said,
Failure.
Speaking of
Look, you can't
Team
spell-
we tried.
speaking of Xbox, X019 is coming up. It'll be on this Thursday, November 14th. Some details about it. There's going to be 12 Xbox Game Studio titles, including new reveals and PC. New PC and console game reveals for Xbox Game Pass, and big Project X Cloud news. So yeah, we can watch that live November
Yay.
14th.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Should be
BG.
interesting.
Who was the guy that had a meltdown over Microsoft revealing the Age of Empires at an Xbox stream?
Who was that? I don't know.
I don't even know.
Smooth?
Yeah,
Was it Smooth? I
it
don't
was
know.
It wasn't me.
it was I'm an Xbox fanboy who snapped out so bad he cried.
I don't know. I don't
Look,
know.
because
That's
the
crazy.
guy said Age of Empires is only going to PC, no Xbox, so why even have it?
I don't know if they really care, but Smooth. How should we temper our expectations for
Oh, keep them shit
X019?
slow.
Okay.
Keep them shit slow until they preview otherwise.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Microsoft's E3
However,
was terrible.
I have another theory, dog. Even though I'm looking forward to XO just because it's something to watch, but my expectations are low. However, I think Cory Balrog left Sony or wherever he was working. I don't think.
Yeah, I
he
saw you posted that. What's your reasoning behind that, though?
He didn't leave. What?
That's
Do you
the
have any proof to validate
craziest-
that claim?
Why do you think?
That's the craziest theory I've heard all night.
What do you think? Why do you think that?
Dude, I'm telling me, and his Twitter is like very like he erased his bio, and
What?
his last tweet was transmission ending or something like that, but his bio's gone. I tried to look for him his LinkedIn to see if he what's the deal, but
This man went and pulled a Dr. Trey.
So here's what I heard about that. So people were speculating that he changed his bio, and he had tweeted out something because they're teasing a new, because remember before before God of War they were working on a sci-fi game that they canceled. So people are saying he's teasing that they're going back to working on that or something like that. I don't know if I don't necessarily believe that. That's just the explanation people were making on Twitter and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. Yeah, if you look at his, I'll put it on the screen. His
Oh yeah, I'm
his
looking at it
profile
right
is
now.
just these dots.
Yeah,
Oh shit,
Yeah.
God of War in space? Maybe. No.
dude makes the
Or
best.
it could be that new sci-fi IP that they recently
Oh
stopped
yeah, he
making.
changed his background, and then his Avi is a satellite. It looks like a satellite, I think.
Yeah.
He's
For
definitely
sure.
teasing something.
satellite, move those loves around, you get Seattle. He's going to Xbox, baby.
Do you know how much they would have to throw at him?
Yo,
Like,
I
how
can't
much
believe
money?
Smooth just connected those dots. That was the biggest. Woo! I mean, listen, if you're right, that would be the biggest prediction ever you just made.
That would be a dumb
Yeah,
amount of
that'd
money
be
they would
pretty
have
cool.
to throw at him.
Yeah. Xbox could definitely use a talent like him over there.
I don't
Makes
know.
makes the
Wait,
best.
wait,
Hold
why
up,
y'all even
everybody
think that
stop real
Cory even
quick.
left?
Who did not change their battery in their smoke alarm?
Somebody in New York.
Wow,
Oh, shit.
what the hell does that mean?
Hey man, what you mean? Hey, hold on, what you talking about?
He's saying New York niggas don't change their smoke alarms.
Hey man, we change our shits on a regular. Come on.
Who is it then?
Is that the truth?
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna
ain't
say
me.
New York is trash.
My shit ain't beeping right now, blood.
Yeah, it's not me.
Mine is good. I tested mine the other day. Ain't mine.
There's no way Cory Balrog's not with Sony right now.
Yeah.
There's no
He
universe
always like
that lines up.
look. Corey always do like a funny troll thing because unlike other D, he does interact.
See,
The amount of money Microsoft would have to give him.
You
come
got
up.
like it's not possible. They bought Minecraft and they
My
they
dude,
only
my
made
dude.
Rare.
Yeah, you
Hold
saying
up.
that, but like, it ain't like he's some A-list. Like, he not like Kojima, not like that.
Oh,
Now,
he's
look,
not.
He made
better
the
than
best-
Kojima.
No.
In terms of star
Literally
power,
made the
you know what
best
I mean?
game of this
No,
generation.
Kojima's dog shit. Fuck him. Fuck his studio, and fuck Death Stranding.
you just hurt though. Your feelings just hurt. Like, I think it's
My man's in
definitely.
his bag right now.
I think it's a big leap for him. I don't think it's a big leap for him to leave Sony. For him to leave Sony and go like to Microsoft, I think that's a huge leap.
Yeah, I
So-
could see him retiring.
Yeah,
but
I could
again,
see
not
that.
going to Xbox.
Yeah.
Like
But he still got.
game development makes these dudes age like at least 3 times the rate that they should. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what
Yeah,
what's his,
totally
what his,
agree with that.
I'm not sure what his
That's a
age
fact.
is, but he looks like at least double his age. Like, you know, I mean, look at how old is
And
he?
also, like, one reason I don't think he's leaving is because I remember, I think there was an interview he did. He was talking about, there was talks about them doing a trilogy, like a new trilogy for God of War. So he might be locked down for that, maybe.
Yeah.
They've done God of War without him.
Yeah, Cory Barlog is
I mean,
40.
yeah, you're right.
Cory Barlog is 44. He looked like he could be a cool 59.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he
aged. He's definitely aged.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
Cory
bro.
Balrog is 40. Me and him are the same age? Holy shit.
Yeah, that's crazy, though. Kojima don't look that old, though. Like, he
Okay.
look
Because this
kinda-
Kojima fucking is
Yeah.
in and out of brothels.
Hey,
That's why.
Wow.
Kojima's
think
like
I stay
Pharrell,
young?
man. They're both vampires. They just don't age.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kojima doesn't age
He got that Will
because
Smith effect.
Kojima is 56 and he doesn't age because he
Really?
doesn't- Yeah, he's
He
56.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's old.
He
Holy
does
shit,
he
he doesn't
doesn't
look like
I thought he
56.
was I thought he was 45.
No,
man.
no, but
Yeah.
but he doesn't age. Remember, we
Wow.
were just talking about he doesn't age because he just puts his name on everything. He doesn't do most of the work. We know this.
Shit,
Oh,
neither
what you
does
trying to say?
neither does Pharrell. Pharrell doesn't age.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Pharrell doesn't age, yeah.
Yeah, Pharrell definitely doesn't.
Damn.
Yeah, but he
They
stopped
said
making
that good black don't crack.
I guess.
Need for Speed came out this week and nobody seemed to care.
No trash.
I forgot they even still make that.
Hey,
game.
Smooth,
Yo,
you
Need for
did get the
Speed.
game, man. Tell me how it is, 'cause
I got the game on EA Access.
how is it? Because my wife,
The opening scene, like all Need for Speeds, is awesome. Beyond that point, that's when the game starts to become trash.
It crashed 5 times for me in one stream.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
What was the last
Yeah,
Need
it
for
crashes.
Speed?
Wow.
It crashes every 10 minutes. It's so bad.
Is it online only? You have to have online.
No, you can
No,
be
you-
offline.
Okay.
But
I know
why
past
do the
couple
character
games-
models look like acid?
Yeah, they really do.
They look like-
The driving feels really good. Everything past that is bad.
They needed to just
Yo,
go
when
back to
the-
Most Wanted and Carbon.
When the fuck did that game get announced? I don't even
Oh,
remember.
like
E3 this year. It was
E3
This
E3
year,
this year.
yeah. They
Yeah.
Wow, I don't even remember that.
they
game.
treated
That's
that
how trash
game.
that
It was they talked more about it when they told us, hey, we're in live, but we are gonna Need for Speed on time.
Wow.
Yeah, like-
And they canceled NBA Live and
Need
you
for
know, release Need
Speed
for Speed.
used to get like a real rollout. It don't get that no more. It's not
Well,
that.
no.
It's not that type of game, bro. Like,
Here's how.
What
little
was the
I
last
know.
good Need for Speed game?
Most Wanted.
Most Wanted.
PS2.
Yeah,
Most
PS2.
Wanted and Carbon. Most Wanted and Carbon. That's it.
Carbon.
Oh,
Need for
okay.
Speed
No, Underground was fire.
Oh, Underground was fire. Yeah.
yeah, but that's
Yeah,
older.
no.
That was when they were in their heyday. The
Yo,
Underground
the
1 and
greatest
2 were
Need for
dope.
Speed game, bro. Look, the greatest Need for Speed game ever was
cut out.
Point Blank.
Yeah,
You cut out. You cut out.
Cut out, bro.
Wait, no. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
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 All right. I was saying the best Need for Speed game of all time was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Oh hell yeah! Hell yeah!
I
Everybody
like-
knows
I like-
that.
I like the
Oh yeah,
PS.
Hot Pursuit was kind of cool.
Now,
Yeah.
look.
Fire.
Well, I like
Hot
Underground Underground and Most Wanted much better, but for its
Yeah.
time, yeah, it was like the best racer.
Nah,
Yeah,
Hot
sometimes.
Pursuit
Hot
will
Pursuit was
make
the shit
you
with the
lose
fire.
friendships. Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
that shit was
and I made my little cousin so mad at beating him at the game. He broke his joystick through mines at the window.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
listen, say what you will about Death Stranding. EA cared so little about Need for Speed, they released the game the same day as Death Stranding.
It did, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
They said
Yeah,
that to
that's
die.
Completely
Yeah, that
different
game was sent
audiences,
to
though.
dead.
It was like,
Yeah,
yeah, we
but
know
you-
this game about to
There
fly.
wasn't even any
You know
advertising.
what though? It's two different audiences, but EA seems to kind of send their games just out to die.
Yep.
They kind of
Yeah, I
do
know,
that.
yeah.
There was zero
There's a pattern with
advertising.
Yeah.
Zero for that
Yeah,
game.
until you guys said anything about it, I forgot about
Yeah,
it.
I didn't know
Yeah,
they
I
even
forgot
like
about it,
released
too.
it.
I didn't even see any reviews for it.
It's
Mhm.
it's bad. It's
This
Is
Need
that
for Speed
bad?
is low budgeted. That's
That's
what
the
it
thing.
is.
That's the thing that kills me is
Wow.
the cops in this game are actually like a serious threat, but you
Yeah.
can't play the game long enough for it to be enjoyable at all. It's so bad. It has a
It's
really
just
good
one-
concept.
Their last game in 2017, Payback was actually decent. I like it Payback better than I like this fucking shit.
Yeah, but why would you play Payback when you can play Forza Horizon?
No, I do. I'm just saying, but when it came out,
Yeah, I
Look,
think-
remember,
This is the only time I will give an Xbox Studios game praise. Forza 4, I'd rather play over Need for Speed any day.
well, that's been the case for the last 10 years.
Oh yeah, I'd rather play any.
Yeah.
I'd rather play
Yeah.
any Forza over
Horizon is
Yeah,
legitimately
Forza-
the best
Forza is a
arcade
really
racer.
And
Yeah,
staying
look.
Especially
That's the
Horizon.
only time I will give it credit. I give credit where it's due.
staying on EA. So they had the skate trademark had it's expired, but now they renewed it right after it expired. So I guess there's hope for some people who still want a skate game.
No, you know what they
wait,
did? They
wait.
fucking
No.
renewed it because that independent skate game
Yeah,
probably
Sessions.
Sessions would have took that name. If I was them, I would have took that fucking name ASAP.
Hold up, you gotta be
Sessions real
fucking
good.
kidding me. Hold up.
Wait, isn't Sessions
wait.
an Xbox exclusive?
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, it's on PC.
Skate,
It's on
skate
Steam.
was on all
Oh, okay,
platforms.
I think it's a timed
It was on
exclusive
all
or
platforms.
something.
But get this. There was rumors that a Mass Effect trilogy was going to come out from EA, but
Yes,
but
the
they said no.
remaster.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was just some video interviews. I'm like, this some bullshit.
man. Look, everybody
They need to let
knows.
Mass Effect die for a bit.
and
No.
EA
Mass Effect Andromeda was created by that B team, that bullshit
Right.
team.
Their
Yo.
18 made Anthem, so they ain't much better.
BioWare is dead, and I told you should never have
Yeah.
an RPG developer work on Anthem. That was dumb to begin with.
Yeah.
But EA already said that they're going to look into. I remember when Peter Moore was there, he was like, "No remasters." Well, now they're talking about remasters in 2020, and
They
the
should have been
speculation-
did that shit.
Yeah, the speculation is the Mass Effect trilogy is going to be remastered for the next gen console, and that they should have been did that. They could have made money off that. That was I think a franchise, especially a trilogy, and
Exactly.
especially Dead Space. Even though Dead Space 3 wasn't like
Dead
top
Space 3 was
top
real
tiller, I think Dead Space 1 and 2 were like really good. So if they did a trilogy and they said we're gonna remaster this, and I'm pretty sure E3 will be a big part of this next year. EA needs to do something because man, that company is just not what it used to be. It's not.
Look,
They're
look
not-
here, bro. EA used to be a great company back, made the best games, and they also franchised the NBA series. Now I would destroy anybody in that game. That was what I grew up on. But the very fact that they turned Mass Effect into trash, and now I heard that Dragon Age 4 will be like online focused microtransaction shit. I lost faith and hope in the EA.
Please say this. So that's my
Dragon-
franchise.
Dragon Age 4 will be the death of BioWare. I'll
I
call it right now.
love Dragon Age. Damn.
I thought that Anthem was going to be the death of BioWare, honestly.
I did too. That's why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
BioWare's trash right now.
They
They're
gotta
done.
get
They're
some
done.
good. They gotta get some good writers for their story. I think that's what their problem is. Like because I think the Dragon Age, even Mass Effect trilogy, they had really good writers. Whoever
The best
whoever was
writers.
writing, yeah, they had the best writers. Then I don't know who's
Wait.
writing the story. Even when you look at games like Dead Space, like the writing was really good in it. So who knows?
Well, that was
Wait,
that was visceral.
That was visceral.
Wait.
Yeah, that was visceral.
Wait,
Yeah.
because
Didn't
I
EA
wanted
get
to
rid of
ask
them?
Bond. Yo, Bond.
Yeah,
Yo,
what was the best DLC ever created out of the three? Human Revolution, The Missing Link, the Red Baron from The Witcher 3,
The Witcher
or
3.
Mass Effect 2.
The Witcher 3.
Witcher, yeah.
Didn't even bother with any of those other DLCs.
Yeah, Witcher. Yeah, Witcher. Witcher has the best DLC of any game ever made.
Ooh,
Because
ooh. I don't
wait,
know.
wait. So, as I was saying, out of those three, best in your opinion.
The Witcher. I didn't even bother with the other ones. The
Yeah.
Witcher's the only DLC I've ever bought my entire life.
The Witcher.
Wait,
Witcher could have been a game itself. That DLC could have been a game itself.
Hold up. So
Yeah,
you
the
didn't
DLC
play
for 3 was insane.
you didn't play Human Revolution of the
I
Missing
don't buy
Link?
DLC for games.
Oh damn, bruh. Look, you
who got
missed
time
one
for
of
that?
Huh?
You got time to be buying all types of DLCs.
Exactly.
Man, look.
I got roads to build.
Bond? No, not Bond.
Got roads to
You gotta
build.
play that game. When you play the game in that DLC, you'll understand.
All right. We've got more Splinter Cell.
No,
teasers.
not this.
I don't even remember what this teaser was. It was a
I'm
tweet.
about to go home
Fire.
and work about that
They
Splinter
showed
Cell
a
game.
picture. This was the most like teaser because they showed like Sam Fisher's face.
Yeah.
Didn't they?
What
Yeah.
was this? Ubisoft Spain posted a mysterious Splinter Cell tweet. And yeah.
I'm excited.
Oh yeah, and they
but
said
I-
they said something in, I don't know. I assume that's Spanish. I don't know what they said though.
Portuguese. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
Whatever.
French.
Another version of whatever the hell it was. Who knows what it says? How about what it says?
All I'm saying is they don't need to incorporate any microtransactions in the services of games theory on this game. I want a Splinter Cell game, and I want just a raw game. I don't need microtransactions, a whole bunch of bullshit, DLC in this
I feel
game.
so
Just give me a
bad for you
game.
right now.
Yeah, I don't think
You're not going to get it.
Yeah, because Ubisoft, that's not what they want to do. They want to create a game that you can play for 10 years.
Oh no, they
And that's
that's
not what I want from Splinter Cell.
I think this is definitely confirmed. So translated, it says you need to understand the darkness to face it. All right, Bane, relax. They taking Bane quotes out here.
No, what if that is at X019?
Oh, that would be fire.
Oh shit.
That'd be fire because
Yeah,
Microsoft.
that'd be dope.
Because Splinter
tell
Cell
you,
was an
man.
Xbox title.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what. Look, dude, there's nothing like having your Xbox One and playing Splinter Cell when Sony had Metal Gear, and they were just like the two premier titles going up against neck and neck. It was Splinter Cell, and that's why I became a bigger Splinter Cell fan because of Xbox versus Metal Gear. Because I was like, this Splinter Cell game is a shit compared to Metal Gear. So
That's
yeah,
fighting words right there.
I really no. I'm just saying, like Microsoft made Splinter Cell what it is, in my opinion.
That's
And
fair, yeah.
I would just say, Metal Gear is more of a Sony thing. Splinter Cell, DOA, that kind of thing. They're more of an Xbox thing.
Because
I would really love to see what they have.
Because I think somebody told me that the Blacklist was on PlayStation. Was it?
Yes, the only one that wasn't on
Yeah.
Conviction.
See, I had no idea that Blacklist was on PlayStation, bro.
Yes,
Didn't it come out later?
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't know?
I
Conviction is the
played it on
only
PC.
one.
Yeah.
Conviction is the only one that never hit
I
PlayStation.
just don't remember Blacklist being on PlayStation, bro. I don't remember that at all.
It came later.
Yeah, it wasn't a release like
Right, it was later.
Wait,
Microsoft.
When you see a Splinter Cell for next gen consoles next year?
I think it could come out next year and be like, on both or whatever.
Man, hell with Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
I want Tenchu. That's what I want.
I ain't think about that right now. Let's
No,
focus.
I'm-
I just want a Splinter Cell.
That's
Everybody
gonna be a minute.
thinking
Yeah,
about no damn
if they
Tenchu.
launch Scarlet with a Splinter Cell, that's pretty big.
Yeah, I want.
That's
Yeah.
a huge
Yeah,
deal.
that-
That's a
that's
huge
That's the
deal.
one series they haven't ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will give Ubisoft credit. They can make some engines.
Yeah, Ubisoft has their what's it called? The Dunia engine?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
got
don't know.
the
They
Dunia
character models
engine.
still look
The
uncanny
red-
to me, so I don't know.
They
But
can
the
make an
Snowdrop
engine over time.
engine is their
Snowdrop,
best
that's what it
engine.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snowdrop is their best
pretty
engine.
good.
Yeah, Snowdrop
Yeah.
is really nice.
It became a good engine. Like when it launched, it was kind of trash though.
Ain't no, it became a good engine. It was the best engine.
The problem is
That man-
Ubisoft.
that man-
Division
said no
Division
Snowdrop
1 at
slider
launch
to
was
me.
pretty bad.
Yeah, but the problem is Ubisoft wants all their games to be a service. That's what they're going for.
Yeah, and that's a
that's a
problem.
problem. That's a problem. That's why I'm
Yeah.
scared about Beyond Good 2, because I think they're gonna do that game a disservice because it's number one, it's a prequel, and then this game is gonna take a long time to make, and by the time it comes out, they're gonna be like microtransaction this, microtransaction that, and that's not the game I want.
No,
So hopefully they get it.
In the back of my head, I hope that game never happens. Like,
No.
I want it to happen so bad, but I also don't want them to ruin.
Yeah, I
Beyond
kind of
Good
agree with
Evil.
you. I don't
Oh,
want
yeah,
them to mess
and-
it up. Don't mess it up. They can't
And
mess it up.
here's a little fun fact about that Mario Kingdom Battle, or should I say Mario XCOM was made using that snowdrop.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
know. Yeah. It
And
was good, though.
and it looks real dope. I said, oh shit, if they can do that, then they could pull off that Avatar game, which is also in development at Ubisoft. But I wonder, is it going to be cross generation or is it going to be next gen only?
I mean,
Cross-gen.
you can expect to see a lot of cross-gen games for like the first 2 years
Yeah.
of the life cycle.
Right.
Yep.
I agree.
But personally, I would want them to make that Avatar game for 9th generation, just so we can see how far the visuals can be pushed. Because with cross-generation games, you have to also sacrifice what the new consoles can do to accommodate the older generation.
I mean, but that's
Well,
happening now because you have the
Yeah.
refreshes with the Pro and X. So
No,
kinda
no,
one of
I
those
not
have
things.
my
really.
fair share of visuals. I just want some good ass frame rates at this point now. Like, give me 60
Yeah.
FPS.
Well, with the upcoming consoles and the new AMD Ryzen chips, yeah, it should be able to have more better frame rates and stuff.
I still want to
Yeah.
Watch Dogs 3. I really like Watch Dogs 2, honestly.
I
Yo,
hate
but-
Watch Dogs.
Well, Legion is coming.
Oh,
so-
two is so good.
Yeah, I
I
actually really like
beat
2.
one. I
Yeah,
have to.
I
I
like
just
two.
haven't got into it.
What
No, but
one is
E-
bad. One is a bad game.
I was so
Huh?
mad about 1.
Oh no, one they completely Ubisoft us.
Yeah.
Like they showed that. No,
Yeah.
no. The reason why I said that was because the E3 like a 2012 trailer we watched, it was all this super glamorous trailer, but when it came out, the game didn't play nothing like that.
Yeah.
So
That
that's
marketing
why-
was on point, though. That marketing was crazy.
Yeah.
Shit, look.
Yeah,
look,
but Legion got delayed.
and who's that YouTube user that be making those cat whatever?
The what?
You cut out.
You broke up. You broke up.
Oh, the
You said
YouTube
what?
user Crowcat.
Oh,
Oh, you talking about the big
Crowbat.
Ubisoft guy?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Crowbat.
be doing
Yeah,
those super cuts or whatever.
yeah.
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 Yeah. So PlayStation Now, there's a few games being updated. Hollow Knight, Middle-earth: Shadow of War, and Persona 5 are coming to PlayStation Now for November.
Mhm.
Now
Interesting.
PC
Interesting.
peasants can play without pirating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's cool. PC to play Persona.
Hey. They did say that none of their big games are coming day one, like Game Pass.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
a welfare service.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I think Game Pass is not for everybody, but I think it's a
Game
cool
Pass
service.
is definitely
Game Pass
dope.
is the
I
only
really
thing
like
Xbox
Game
is
Pass.
doing right
We can't-
now.
We can't be calling
Yeah.
it welfare service. We buying these $500 consoles and shit. We just
No,
trying to
you
save
buying these $500.
Hey,
You
yo,
want to meet up
hey.
with this shit.
Listen, I
Hey.
traded in my PS4 Pro for the Death Stranding.
I got my X from Smooth, actually.
Oh
I mean, I
shit.
do the trade-ins too from time to time if I want to.
Man, but I will say this: this holiday season is going to be packed.
What? This like
Packed
right now?
with what?
A pack with cheap games, cheap systems to buy.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh,
this
yeah, for
this
sure.
Black Friday is gonna be crazy. Sony got what, $199, 3 games, 3 top tier
Nintendo
games.
eating this holiday though.
Nintendo's the only
Y'all
one
see-
that's gonna have a problem.
Y'all see
And
the Switch is the same
Nintendo's-
price as last year?
Yeah,
They don't drop
Yeah,
prices.
Nintendo doesn't know what a sale means.
It was
Nintendo's-
$2.99 last year.
Yeah, they suck when it comes to the sale. How you gonna use the same Black Friday deal as last year? And you didn't even do a fucking price cut at that.
Look,
Yeah,
because
'cause people
Nintendo
buy it.
doesn't care. Nintendo
These
doesn't
niggas
care.
mad
Like, you're gonna
greedy.
buy it or that's
Yeah.
That was
Wait,
hilarious.
but here's the $1 million question: why the fuck doesn't Nintendo lower the price of their games? Some
Yeah,
of them
they don't have to.
2 years
They don't
ago
have
was
to.
the
People
same
buy it.
price.
Yeah, they don't.
They
have
don't
it.
have to.
All they want to give
How
us
you got
$bucks.
how you got a remastered fucking Wii U game for $60 still to this day? Fucking Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
They
That's
don't care.
ridiculous.
I was just
I
about
went
to
to-
smack the GameStop guy.
When that game,
right now.
look, you gotta understand something. When that game could hit the top 20 NPD or just worldwide sales every freaking month, like a Grand Theft Auto game, they're like, we're not gonna lower the price.
Yeah.
But I blame Nintendo
Yeah.
fans the most because
That's a good
they
point.
don't demand better.
I went to
That's
GameStop and
basically-
Pokemon
that's
Fire Red
basically
for
the
$50.
GTA for them. That's
Damn.
basically the GTA 5.
Yeah.
They keep selling and shit, so they're not gonna
Yep.
even lower the price.
Mario
But
Kart
even
8 is their
GTA
top
fucking
game.
got cut
Mhm.
on this price.
But that's messed up though. Why they got their game so damn high? Like,
It's
damn.
business.
Yeah, they could care less.
Corporate
Business my ass.
There's literally no reason for them to
only-
drop the price.
Yeah. I can see why they didn't drop the price on the console, but like, damn, the games, man, they're barely
Yo,
doing
because they
any
got these
good
corporate
deals.
cocksuckers that keep defending it.
Shit, we all know. But like Dr. Trey.
Man. Look,
Yeah.
I'm not
I think the
buying
Wii U,
it, so-
the Wii U is still $300.
Yeah, the Wii U is
I can see
still
why they
very
didn't do it for the
expensive.
console though, because they got the Switch Lite. It's $100 off, so that's kind of their Black Friday deal, I guess. But it's still ridiculous.
Isn't this crazy though, bro? How a Nintendo fanboy, PlayStation fans ports and remasters. Wait, aren't y'all doing the same? With the Mario, the Zelda and stuff. How many remasters Nintendo came out with the Switch, and now they remastering another game, that Fire Emblem Persona type of game. I don't know what is it called again.
Yeah, it was FMT Cross Fire Emblem, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one day was complaining about Sony censoring games, but when Nintendo does it, it's a silent night.
All right, so last topic of the night, and hopefully I can go watch the Cowboys lose.
They're down 14-0.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
saw it.
shit.
Sweet victory.
To the Vikings.
yeah.
Wow.
Touchdowns.
The Eagles better fucking make the playoffs. I swear.
Oh, they got the Patriots next, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Come on, I want to go
Look,
back to Philly again.
I don't care how bad my Jets do. Cowboys is about.
Man, your Jets suck, bro.
Oh
They
man,
just beat the
dude, tell me
Giants.
every year they suck.
Shit, look.
You lost
That
to the
game,
Dolphins.
the
You
Patriots
lost to the
versus the
Dolphins.
Jets, 0
We-
to.
Yeah, we shouldn't have lost to the Dolphins. That's embarrassing.
Y'all got that L. That's what y'all got.
Well,
Y'all lucky I'm not Bears fans, so
Ugh.
what are y'all,
Y'all
4
have-
and something?
They haven't been the same since they lost to Philly in the playoffs.
Dolphins
Man.
traded all their players away and still beat the Jets.
But finish up this topic. Last topic is Red Dead 2 on PC. So it was released this week.
Trash.
And it was literally putting rigs on its knees. And
Oh, shit.
a lot of people were arguing whether it's I'm tired. What's the word I'm looking for? Optimized or not. And I don't think it's an optimization problem. I think they just really, really made the game in visuals and details demanding. It really, they really created some settings that only a PC was capable of possibly doing with that type of hardware. A lot of people were comparing it ignorantly comparing it to like the Xbox version, and they were looking at benchmarks, like my benchmark that I put up, and like everything's at the max, and a 2080 Ti can't do 60 at 4K solid and everything like that, right? But then Digital Foundry comes out and says for one thing, with the Xbox version, you obviously can't even get over 30 frames. It's locked at 30. And then on top of that, they said the Xbox version, most of the settings are at medium and some are at lower than low.
Right.
Like lower than low, meaning like if you wanted to put it at the lowest on the PC version, it doesn't even exist.
Wow.
And that's just to put it in perspective for people like comparing the two versions. I'm like, bro, you can't do that, simply because like if I were the point of a benchmark is to just push a rig to its limits. So if I just put all my settings to like medium, I would easily be getting 60 frames at 4K. So yeah. But Red Dead is a little bit better because there's less input lag. Now I wish this would have been the first time, my first experience playing it, instead of the console versions, which had a lot more input lag. But I'm not beating this game over again. I don't think Red Dead is fun enough to play those missions over again. I don't think the
So why'd you buy the game?
Did you see that benchmark video?
He wanted to see what his PC could basically.
Yeah, and I wanted to make some money, and the game already paid for itself.
Mm-hmm.
And unlike Solid Rev, he realized like Solid Rev, I guess I don't know what his PC is doing, but he's having a lot of.
Well, he
issues
figured it out.
with-
He had to switch to Vulkan. I know. He
Yeah,
he had it on
bad for
Vulkan.
that guy, man, because damn.
Yeah, Rev be going through it. He had.
Oh, you know what this
Wait,
mean?
wait,
You know
wait,
what,
so-
PG? I'm just gonna say this one thing because I gotta get out of here. I really appreciate the invite. I'm gonna say this one thing and I'm gonna dip out. What I realized when Red Dead came to PC, this made me realize, and this is just me. I feel that next gen, a lot of consoles are gonna be able to hit 4K, but they're still gonna be 30 frames. That's what I think. When you see a game like Red Dead and you're like, it's pushing a benchmark that's so high. Next gen, people will think they're gonna get their 60 and 4K. They're not gonna get it on every game, especially a game from a studio like Rockstar or maybe some of the Naughty Dogs or
Still gonna
any
be
other
30,
big.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be 30, 4K, and you might even get some studios that do dynamic 4K stuff and 30. So I just think keep your expectations set to say okay, it's gonna be an upgrade for maybe this generation, but for next generation, don't expect your 4K 60, and that's it. I appreciate all the invites. I appreciate the support for all the channels. Hey, y'all can check out Ultra Preset Podcast on Wednesdays. But I gotta get out of here. I really appreciate the invite, BG.
All right,
I really
man.
do. All right,
Yeah,
you
nice
have a good
talking
one,
to you,
man.
man.
Oh, most definitely. Hey, Smooth, man. Hey, next week, invite me COD, man. I got your back, man. I got you.
A 2v2?
Yes, exactly. I got your back, man. I got you.
No, I'm a god at you.
All right, peace out.
All right, man.
Peace, bro.
Wait. By the way, where's Jack move at?
On a boat.
Damn. Where Africa?
He's on a boat.
He's on a boat.
Shit. Look. We as black people, we can't stay on boats because that's how we got here in the first place, man.
I'm getting on a boat in a few months. So I'll be on a boat too. I ain't
Now you gonna have chains on you, bruh. I'm telling you.
really, fam.
But I gotta hop out myself, though.
Look.
Yeah.
I just finished watching
I'm watching
Roots,
this
bro.
Cowboys game.
Yeah, let's do these outros. Frame loss.
Hey, you can check me out at Twitch TV/FrameLoss or Twitter, Frame_loss on Twitter. Death Stranding potential game of the year. That's what I'm going
Not
with.
quite.
Trash of the year.
All right. Pablo.
Yo, it's your boy Pablo III. I appreciate getting invited to the podcast today. You can check me out on Twitter, Harlem X Poncho, and your boy out.
Bond.
Oh, what's good, everybody? Another good week. Good to see the Cowboys losing. Hope they lose. Be sure to check out the Corporate Slave Awards. Get your votes in. Trying to get those nominations in so we can start this tournament, this bracket, the 2019.
TriStar.
Thanks for the invite. My Bears finally won, so I'm a little bit happy. But
And Smooth.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching again. Make sure you follow me on mix.com/IM Smooth. Got to get to 2,000 followers. We're already at 830. So have a good night.
All right, y'all. Stream. We'll catch y'all next week. Be out. Peace.
Peace.
peace.